Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Today we're doing yet another episode of
whatever the hell this show is. That's right.
With that being said, hope you're all doing well. If not,
I'm not gonna be a happy camper.
Instead, I'd be a sad camper. And you know me, I wouldn't want to be a sad camper now, would I? With that being said, hello, Totally Not Carson, and congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello, Random Animator. Hello, Chris Lee. Hello, Fixie Fixie. Hello, Katie. Hello, Kanye West. Hello, Certified Crash Out UG. Hello, hello everyone. Femi, why hello? It's good to have you here. I'm starting a little bit earlier today. I, don't have anything I have to do for classes for a little bit, I think. Yeah. So, hopefully you guys get to be watching daily streams. I'm not doing well. I'm very sorry to hear that. As a result of this information, instead of being a happy camper, I am now a sad camper. That's right. Hello, Raiden, saying hi, little submissive I am dominant. I'll have you find. Hello, Dark Reaper. Hello, Batau Crafter. Do your deep voice? What deep voice? I don't know what you're talking about. I just use consistently the same voice. Via deep voice, me? No, I would never do that. That'd be crazy. I personally would never do the deep voice. Yeah, I noticed us Brits are finally able to make the stream at the ripe time of 1:14 a.m. Yeah, of course. You know, British people, am I right? Hello, LD Venus, saying, hi, Femyoz, you are so beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Fem, I'm hungry. Can you toss some Pop-Tarts down here in the basement? Hell yeah. Holy hell, that was a bit spoopy. Is that so? Hello, Daniel Barry. Hello, The Nugget. I told you, that's how I will enter every one of your streams, since I got you to admit it. I would never admit to anything personally. Well, me personally, I am a big, strong top. Actually, is it better if I make the lighting like this? I feel like it makes it, like, a little bit more dynamic. Yeah. I think it's slightly better. I might also make it, like, slightly darker. I feel like it's a little bit... I feel like I'm overexposed. A little bit overexposed. The exposure might be slightly too high. I think that might be part of the issue. Actually, it wasn't an issue before. I'm just in the mood for slightly darker lighting, okay? Then I can be more edgy. Yeah, I'll look less ghostly. Is this too dark or is this good? I feel like this is kind of good. Yeah, I think this looks good. This is like nice, cozy lighting. Unless you disagree. Is there something you disagree with, chat? I shall leave to go to the hospital. Goodbye, sad camper. Goodbye. I hope you have a fun time at the hospital. Who is up edging their Of course we're talking about edging. Of course. Average Polish male? True. Unironically true. I will donate $69 soon and get your collar ready. This is already on the tightest setting. I'd have to go get my other collar and put that on the a tighter setting. Or, I mean choker, not collar. Choker, I meant to say choker. Alright, I would never get caught wearing a collar. Because that would be like submissive and bottomy. And I'm not like that. I'm the edgelord. No, I am. Hello, Basil.
Good to see you again.
Dude, people... Oh my god, we're already talking about gooning in the Femyoz live chat? Yo, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. God damn. Who up transing they gender?
Me, I am transing my gender.
What about you, chat? Are you transing your gender? That's the real question you should be asking. Oil up crustiga? That's true. Fem, you are subby and bottomy. No, this is fake news. Okay? You're clearly stuck in the Matrix, okay? This is what the Matrix wants you to believe, okay? It's all fake news, false information. Alright? The CIA is manipulating you. They're using their manipulation tactics on you. Alright? This is disappointing. No, you're disappointing. Oh my god, I'm a goon and also, yes, I'm transing my gender AP hard.
Is that so?
I gooned to trans... Okay. Gooning to trans girls. I see. You know, you have good taste in women. What can I say? Are you more enlightened than most? What do you mean by enlightened? You know, That feels like a very pretentious thing to call yourself. Are you enlightened? I don't know. My gender is always trans? Yeah, fair. Let me see a bracelet? Fuck yeah. Dude, Summer gave it to me. Y'all know her as PP Girl 420. AGP? That's true. Dude, I'm wearing the AGP fit. How do I look more HSTS, chat? How do I convince everybody that I'm HSTS instead of AGP? Anyways. Bro, who the fuck are you? The real question is, who the fuck are you? The Aldo Show? I don't even know who you are. Well, let me go to your channel and see who this individual is. Oh, dude, we've got the Aldo Show with the Joker profile pic. Okay, this is the guy who mega lolling me. All right, this is who I'm getting who mega lolled by. All right, let's see what his content is. Let's see what a famous person, dude. I got a subscriber, dude. He's celebrating. He's doing a 1 subscriber celebration. All right, let's see what this is. Is this him? Ah, dude. 6 views. That's crazy.
Are you ready for this?
All right, dude. His voice hasn't dropped. I'm not making fun of him. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. Look, I'm willing to make fun of most people, but like, if your voice hasn't dropped, I'm not making fun of you. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I feel bad now. I feel bad now. That's just like a kid. I don't know. Why is that better than your content? True. He's just so good at making videos. Hi, Femyoz. Hello, Red Jake 7? Red JK7? I probably pronounced it correctly one of those times. R3. Be meaner, it's hot. Dude, no. Be mean. You want me to be... Hold on. First of all, no. No, being mean to a kid is not hot. That's a weird way to put it. That's like a really weird thing to say. I'm sorry. Secondly, no, I'm not gonna... Look, if somebody... Look, it would be one thing if, like, I don't know, because, like, I make fun of most people, but, like, I don't know. He was literally just saying, like, who are you? And I was, like, gonna make a joke, but I'm like, nah, like, that's too mean. I wasn't gonna be... Even if he was, like, an adult, I wouldn't have been that mean to begin with. Wait, no, not like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Search up Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is a freak. Also, his face is way too small. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, hold on. Give me a second, chat. Charlie Kirk. Alright. I'm sorry, but like... Dude. His face is tiny. What can I say? His face is teeny tiny. You really gotta zoom in to see it. So yeah. Do you have a mental disorder? Yes, I have all of them. Every single one of them. That's right. I have all of the mental disorders. I'll have you find. Yeah. Why did you enlarge it? Yeah, that's a good question. You know, that's the real question that you should be asking. Twink? Who, me or Charlie Kirk? Are you saying that Charlie Kirk is a twink? Is that so? You know, fair enough. What a handsome fellow. Yeah, dude. Chat, should we start gooning the Charlie Kirk? What do you guys think? Is it time for goon session? Is this pre-recorded? Yes, I just magically predicted your message just there. Isn't that so exciting? Both y'all are twinks. I don't know, I feel like Charlie Kirk is like a fridge brick Gigahun man motor. That's only something that would insult the trans woman though, to be fair. So does that mean that Charlie Kirk is secretly a trans woman? No, I just think it's funny. His smile is creepy. To be fair, everything about Charlie Kirk is creepy. Who said I wasn't gooning to Charlie Kirk? You know what? You've got a very good point. I can't even lie. Twink has lost its meaning. The word got gentrified by the straights. You know, you've got a fair point. Oh, what I do to Charlie Kirk's lil tiny face. You guys are crazy. You guys are insane. God damn. Nice seeing another trans girl on here. Get it, girl? Thank you, Courtney. Very good to see you here. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hello, Neptune. Good to see you again. But yeah, Charlie is a very creepy individual in general. Hello, Leo on pause. Good to see you again. Saying I just got here, man. Don't worry. All right. We're only 10 minutes into stream, all right? We just started. Who said we're not currently gooning? Good point, Hellscape. Chat, this is the Charlie Kirk Goon Squad. We're all here to goon the Charlie Kirk. We're all in a massive goon sesh, as we should be, Hello, Nyla. Hope you're doing well. Can you listen to Mojo Jojo by Playboy Cardi? You know, at first I thought that would be a song by Jojo Siwa, but, you know, I'm wrong, apparently. Moans indefinitely big strong top? Who, me? Oh, I would never. I don't goon, I don't jelk, I don't edge, I masturbate. Thank you for your incredible insight, Bohouse. Hello, Brianna, Cloud. Hope you're doing well. Do a middle part? No, a middle part looks terrible on me. Goon circle indeed. W Therian in chat. I agree. We support Therians over here on the Femyoz YouTube channel. Do I understand them very well? Not really. It's not my thing. I don't get it. But they're cool as fuck. I've never had a bit of, like, I have not once had a single bad interaction with a Therian before. What can I say? Yo, Leo, you a Therian? I'm a Therian. Yeah, exactly. See, we've got some Therians in chat, and they're all like the nicest people ever, right? Like I remember there was like a point in time where like I was getting boosted in the algorithm specifically to furries and Therians. I think it was because I was wearing cat ears, and people would ask me, "Are you a furry or a Therian?" in like an attempt to make fun of me or whatever. But then like it would actually recommend it to people that are Therians and furries, and like they're chill as fuck. So yeah, I actually didn't even know what it was until I looked it up. So I'm like, wait, what is a Therian? I know what a furry is. Femyoz being based towards our community. Yeah, I mean, the way that I view it is, as long as a community causes no objective or measurable harm, I don't see what the issue is. Like, come on. Have you ever considered seeking employment? No. I'm gonna become an OnlyFans whore instead. That's right. Too late indeed. Also, hello, Ace Lucas. Good to have you here. I'm not a Therian, but I've heard from a Therian that it's that their internal perception of themselves is an animal, just like trans girls' perception of themselves as a girl. Yeah, it's like, it's a bit different. It's not like a trans thing. It's more like almost like a spiritual thing. It's almost like a spiritual belief, from what I understand. Like I think from what I understand, a lot of Therians believe that in a past life, they lived as like some other animal, like a fox or a cat or a wolf or whatever it may be. Or maybe they're in tune with multiple past lives. That's what I understand about it. Femi, you're pretty. Thank you, Skylar Therian. Thank you. Are you a man? No. Based Femyoz? Hell yeah. You got it, Femi? Yeah. And that's like the beyond aesthetic differences, that's the distinction between like a furry and a Therian, right? A furry is more like a community, a group, an aesthetic. Therian is more like I mean, it has its own aesthetic, but it's more like a almost like a spiritual belief. Look, here's the thing: if we're gonna respect, you know, the fact that people believe in Christianity or Islam or whatever the fuck, like, why not respect that as well, right? Like, I never have any ill will towards people having, you know, wacky spiritual beliefs. You know, maybe there are some of them that hold some truth to them, right? Now, I'm not a very spiritual person, so I don't view the world that way. But some people do, and that brings them happiness and fulfillment and meaning. I would never want to take that away from somebody. It's kind of like an identity, because y'all are expressing, because they are expressing themselves on the outside as they identify in the inside. All Therians I've spoken to have different reasons for their identity. Yeah, exactly. Very deep, you're smart and wise. Well, thank you. I don't respect Islam or Christianity. Look, I don't necessarily respect religious institutions, right? But I do respect people's individual spiritual beliefs. Does that make sense? Like, I don't respect Islam, Christianity, or Judaism as institutions, right? I'm against religious institutions, right? But I support individual people who are spiritual in some way, right? I respect individual people who are Muslim, Christian, or Jewish, or whatever it may be. Does that make sense? Or Buddhist, or Hinduist, right? Like, I respect individual people, not institutions. There's a fundamental distinction there. Now, keep in mind, that doesn't mean that I necessarily agree with religion, right? I find that there are too many contradictions in Christianity, for instance, for me to contend with. But aside from that, right, like it's not something that I would hold against somebody. Does that make sense? How old are you? How old do you think I am? That's the real question. Oh, well, everybody just gave it away. How old do I look then? I'm not religious, but if I was, I'd go straight to hell. 79, that's true. Very, very close. Femyoz is ageless. She is an immortal and eldritch being. Yeah, spoiling the fun. Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to engagement max. Don't you know? Sorry, Fem, no worries. Nah, to be fair, it's kind of helpful. 88, you look 60. That's true. 22. Finally, a real response. Femyoz is so cute. Thank you, Aldi Venus. I very much appreciate that. Hello, Painto. Meth takes a toll. That's true. I'm methamphetamine maxing. Don't you know? Chat. We're methamphetamine maxing together. Sorry, Femi. No need to apologize. Answering people's questions about me is helpful. Don't worry. Femi, you look 17. Is that true? Hey, I need your honest opinion, Femyoz, on something. Okay, what do you need my honest opinion on? All right. I may or may not give my opinion. It depends on how much time it takes. I just hate that religion is I just hate that religion is pushed upon kids and that they'll go and say that trans people are transing their kids. However, they are the one putting their views on the world, and teaching their in their kids' heads to begin with. Yeah, look, that's what I mean when I say I'm not against individual people being religious. I am against forcing religion upon people, and I'm against religious institutions, right? And I'm also against using scare tactics, like threatening, like eternal damnation for not believing the same thing. You're gonna suffer in hell for eternity for not believing in my religion. It's like, oh, well, a bunch of religions say that. It's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's like, no matter what, I'm fucked. You know? Like, I don't know. I just think that the whole threat of eternal damnation is kind of fucked. Yes, I got questions. How do you buy estrogen? It depends on where you live and how old you are and, you know, a lot of things. That's so funny. I had some, yeah, you had someone do that to you? Yeah, fair. I agree with not pushing religion on people. So why push your views on us? What do you mean by pushing my views? Like, I don't know, like if it's relevant to the conversation, like I might say what my views are, right? If somebody disagrees with me in chat, I might clarify my position or argue against them, right? That's something I do, right? But at no point do I say, like, you're gonna suffer a miserable life and have no meaning if you're a Christian. You should become an atheist. If you don't, then your life is gonna be a lie. Right? That's what it's equivalent to. But I don't do that. I don't go around telling random Christians, you should convert to atheism because your life is a lie. You're a delusional freak. You're going to live an unfulfilling life of a lie if you don't. Right? I don't go around doing that to random people. That's the difference. I don't tell people they're going to be miserable on the sole basis of being religious. Right? That'd be kind of a shitty thing to do. I even clarify, look, if religion is something that brings you meaning and you love Jesus, right? Like, I have no issue with that. I think that's perfectly reasonable, right? I think if you want to, practice your own religion and your own spiritual beliefs, right? Do so, but do so with kindness, compassion, and understanding for others, right? That's my view on it. And this is coming from an agnostic atheist, right? I don't believe in Christianity, but I do believe that there is a good and a bad way to be a Christian. I think the good way to be a Christian is to follow in the footsteps of Jesus, be kind, understanding, compassionate, loving, forgiving, etc. Don't be hateful. Don't be cruel. Don't be malicious. Don't be egotistical. Don't worship Trump. You're worshiping a false deity if you do. And that's the thing. I would rather people worship Jesus, somebody that actually practices kindness and compassion, over worshiping somebody like Trump, who's selfish and narcissistic and dishonest. That's my opinion. right? Nothing wrong with worshiping Jesus. Jesus is kind, right? Again, I'm an atheist, but I understand people's religious worldviews. I want to donate, but I don't have money. Never feel bad enough about not being able to donate. Anyways, it's not cruel to say trans women are biologically male. It depends on the context. When you say that, what do you mean by that? Because I don't necessarily disagree entirely. I think that, yeah, I'm mostly biologically male, but what are you trying to claim, right? Because if you're trying to say that that therefore dictates what my gender identity is, that's where you're wrong, right? Jesus also led sinners towards salvation. He didn't tell them to just keep sinning. Did he tell them to be transphobic? Did he tell them to be hateful? Did he tell them to oppress trans people? Look, if God is all-powerful and we're made in God's design, then it's necessarily the case that he created our neurophysiological compositions, right? He created my neurophysiological composition. And he created it in such a way to cause my gender to be incongruent to what I was assigned at birth, right? So how the fuckity fuck could you possibly claim that transgender or gay isn't a part of God's design? Unless I'm not a part of God's design. In which case, what the fuck do you believe in then? Because it's not Christianity. Bro is just saying long words to sound smart. No, the reason that I use specific words like, what? Neurophysiological, that's the largest word I used. It's because I'm trying to get at something very specific, right? Like, I guess to simplify it for anyone that's not understanding, I'm talking about brain chemistry, right? Which is simplified, a simplified version of what I'm saying, right? If God creates our brain chemistry, why does he do it in such a way that causes people to have gender identities incongruent to what they were assigned at birth? He could just not do that, right? Wait, a real one streaming? Hell yeah. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. Keep in mind, I'm like, this is coming from somebody that is an atheist, right? So bear that in mind, but I believe that there is a good and a bad way to be religious, right? I used to be religious. I understand what the flaws of dogmatic worldviews are. What lacking compassion does to a motherfucker. What being hateful does. What being closed-minded does. You're a trans woman, you don't look trans. Fair enough. I support LGBTQ. So I don't know how to write it right, but if everyone else is saying that. What you think about Marx? Look, I'm not... I don't know how well equipped I am in terms of, like, talking about Marxist theory. Like, I'm gonna be so real. I might understand some, like, basic shit, but, like, I'm not, like, somebody that's read a bunch of theory, so I might not be the best person to ask, to be honest. You're awesome, thank you. So spreading hate and trying to conform without true love would be non-Christian in of itself. As someone who was baptized and left the church. Yeah, exactly. I used to be religious. I used to be a Lutheran specifically, right? Look, I'm not religious anymore, but I think that, you know, if Jesus was the Son of God and Christianity is true, I think I do a better job preaching those values than any of the people that tell me I'll never be a real woman and that I'm an abomination and that I'm going against God by being trans, by being myself. Whereas I'm telling people to be compassionate, to be understanding. Like, do people forget what Christianity is meant to preach? You know, the whole forgiveness thing, the whole compassionate thing, the whole giving to others thing, the whole treating people like people. Yet people are totally fine with immigrants being deported by ICE and not being treated like humans. Not being given a chance at a fulfilling life, not being given the ability to give their kids a life worth living. so that they're forced to live in poverty forever? All because, what? You think that the arbitrarily defined borders are more important than compassion? Is that what Jesus would have wanted? I don't think so. Look, again, I'm not a Christian, but if Christianity is something that can be used to make people more compassionate, and I'm inadvertently spreading the word of God in order to make people understand people better, then I'm willing to do that. You're lying? How am I lying? Can you explain show me the part of the Bible that says that you should be hateful and discriminatory and not seeing people as people and exploiting people, ruining people's life? What part of the Bible says that that's okay? What part of the Bible says redistributing wealth from the poor to the rich? What part of the Bible says it's good to increase the generational wealth gap? Please tell me. As a Christian, whatever you believe, Jesus loves you even if you don't love him. Look, I don't know. It's just crazy how much hate people have in their hearts. It's crazy how little compassion people have. It's like I've noticed that like people are like more God-pilled on the internet now than they were before, but they're also more hateful. You got to choose one or the other. No hate like Christian love. I'm not even willing to call it Christian love anymore. It's not Christian love. It's just hate. I don't get LGBT hate, honestly. Neither do I. Neither do I. All I know is that people should be kind. No, you are just an abomination. Is that how Jesus would talk about somebody? Is that how you're going to talk about God's creation? Come on. Really? Again, being religious is fine. But actually, I don't know, stick to the values that matter. Stick to the ones that you know in your heart are right. Think inwards. Maybe towards God, whatever it is you believe. And think to yourself, does he want me to talk shit on a live stream? Or does he want me to show compassion to people? Does he want me to be kind to the people around me? Ask yourself. Take your own advice. I have. I'm nicer than I was in the past. Look, I have a bit of a ways to go, but like, look, the only time I make fun of people is for utilitarian benefit at this point, or at least I try to. You know what? No, that's not entirely true, okay? I'm not perfect. The fact of the matter is, like, I don't know, I want to be compassionate. I hope that people understand that. Again, I'm an atheist, but I value compassion for other reasons, for secular reasons, for emotional reasons, even. Look, this is one of the few things where I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to appeal to emotion. Like, I know in my heart that it's good to be compassionate. That's what I know to be the case. Right? And I think that other people should be compassionate too. Compassion just makes the world a better place to live in. Right? What the fuck did I just stumble upon? You stumbled upon somebody that normally rage baits and shit posts actually saying stuff that, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's deeper, but like it's more emotional. You're not a compassionate person. What are you basing this off of? You don't know what I'm like. I think that I'm far from perfect. I want to be more compassionate. I want to show my compassion to people. I don't know. 4chan brought me here? Is that so? Is that so? What part of 4chan? Add me on Discord. Let's see. Does Fem stand for something? Well, originally the name Femyoz was short for Femboy Lyrios, but I'm not really a femboy anymore, so now Femyoz is just a name. You know? How tall are you? I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". Love your neighbor as yourself. I think you should love your neighbor. Well, it depends on how much you love yourself. I think you should love yourself. But, like, I don't love myself that much, so I'd like to love my neighbor more than I love myself. Short girl. I'm not short. When the Yos is femme. Anyways. You're tiny. I am not tiny. Shut up. You're crazy. Of course you don't love yourself. No, but I'm getting closer. I don't have the seething self-hatred that I used to have. You know? What in the pick-me? Explain to me how I'm a pick-me. Anyways. Nuggets or cheeseburgers? I gotta go with chicken nuggies all the way. Hi, mom. Dude, Kimmy. Dude, Kimmy caught in 4K saying hi, mommy? Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we saw that. You're literally 3'11". I just said that I'm 5'6". Oh my god. Femyoz, do you have a ball sack? Thank you for your incredible contribution to this very intellectual chat. Very awesome. How old are you? How old do you think I am? How old do I look? Be honest. Be brutally honest. Did I hear 5'4"? No, you heard 5'6". Damn, I would. Let's go. 22, 24, 22, 15, 27, 31, 23, 22, 26, early 20s, question mark. 22, 27. Dude, we're all over the place. 25, 48, 18, 20, 6 years, 87, 50. Dude, y'all are crazy. 25, 169, 24, 100, 23, 24, 69, 22, 420, 100. I'm like 20. Y'all are 16. You're crazy. 16 is wild. 24. It's gotta be 19. Dude, nobody can tell how old I am anymore. You know, I remember when people used to accurately guess my age all the time. You know? Like, it used to be easy to tell how old I was. You've been 20 for almost 2 years? Nope. I haven't. I've been 20 for almost a year. You look like a walking identity crisis. That's so true. 16, 17, you're like 15. I do not look 15. How often you shave? Basically all the time. Joins trans femme stream. Are you one of them LGBTQ things? Hell yeah. Will you marry me? Probably not. When's your birthday? That's a secret. Anyways. What if I'm lying about my birthday by like a month? Who knows? What if I end up saying that I turned 21 a month before or after in order to throw people off? Who knows? I could already be 21. I could be a few months away. I could be a year. You never know. Anyways. Yeah, happy birthday, Femi. Thank you. Very cool. You act exactly like my trans friend. Well, your trans friend sounds awesome, Silly Billy. Where'd you get the collar? It is a choker, not a collar. And I got it from Amazon. Wood? Let's go. You straight? Nah, I'm like technically bisexual. Oh yeah. Can I get a 360? Remember, chat, every $5 equals a Skirt Go Spinny, per the request of the donator. Also, thank you for 100 likes, everybody. Keep double tapping to boost me in the algorithm. No, it is not a pink dildo on the drawer. Hole or multiple pulls? Multiple pulls, of course. No, this is literally just an autism toy. Look. It makes the autism sound. Woo! Yeah. That's what this does. Alright? Not actually a dildo. This chat is so very strange. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna fuck you up, chat. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, that's what I thought, chat. What did I stumble upon? You stumbled upon the most autistic stream of all time. That's right, we're autism maxing. Anyways, I'm gonna put my autism toy back over there. Anyways. You're weird? No, you're weird. That's right. Checkmate, liberal. Whip it out. Whip what out? You're going to fuck me? Hey, yo? Anyways, do you sell socks? No. Autism farming? Ethan Hassan Terret? What is this conversation? Autism maxing? We are autism maxing. Who's not weird? Me, I'm perfectly normal. Do you like Andrew Tate? No, he's like a weird sex trafficker freak. I don't like him at all. Damn, you get prettier by the day. Thank you, OMG, it's the bull. Can I bring you to Hawaii? Sure. I'll take a free vacation, why not? Busting for Jesus? Aw, yeah, let's go. You know, it's the holy nut. You for real ignoring my comments? Look, chat is moving fast, okay? I can't respond to every chat message. I'm trying my best, okay? Autism truly is a fighting style. Unless you want me to put shit on Summer. I don't know. Let's see. How big is your dick? Glad to see we're asking incredible questions in the free marketplace of ideas. Are you locked up? What do you mean by locked up? Be more specific than that. Cool choke chain. Whipping it out for Jesus. Okay, you guys are crazy. Do you fuck with JD Vance? Do I fuck with the couch fucker? No, I do not. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I find it funny how religious people think they can judge others, Lamau. Yeah, it's kind of strange how that one works. What water bottle is that? It's the blue one. What do you mean? It's the one that I drink water out of. Anyways. Do you have good parents? Yes, I love my parents. And they love me. What do you think of Boogie2988? I think he's the least interesting lol cow at this point. I think that rather than calling him a lol cow, you know, the thing that he plays into because he has no self-respect, I think we should just ignore him. Look, the worst thing that we can do for Boogie isn't making fun of him or giving him attention, right? Because in his world, all attention is good attention at this point. The best thing we can do is just ignore him until he fades into obscurity. Don't support Lol Cow Podcast. Do you really want these freaks to make money? No. Look, Keemstar himself is a borderline lol cow. Or at least he like phases in and out of borderline lol cowdom. Like, I swear to fucking God. Same for you though. What do you mean by that? Like playing into the lol cow thing? No, like if you're talking about when I've said I've been a borderline lol cow, that wasn't something that I was proud of, right? That was just me saying, yeah, I could have seen, you know, shit getting worse and me becoming a lol cow, right? Because I was spurging out on people's streams and shit at one point, like a couple of years ago, right? But that's not something that I really want to play into or that I think is a good thing, you know. Anyways. Crystal Meth is always okay? I agree. Dreamstar is a gooner? True. It's funny how these quote-unquote Christians in chat are the most judgmental pricks imaginable. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange. Don't blame the spurg. But to be fair, I was spurging. Like, I do blame myself. That was my fault. I could have just not done that. Guess what? I try not to spurg now. May the 16th be with you. Y'all, dude. Y'all are wild when it comes to the... Okay. Yeah, no, Satan is cool. Hell yeah. On God, I don't claim those other Christians. Yeah, exactly. We've got good Christians in chat. You know his dad is pissed. Why would my dad be pissed? What would he be pissed about? How many bodies? Oh, you mean like the ones in my freezer? Quite a few of them. Anyways, May the 4th square to be with you. Hell yeah. Let's go. May the dildo be in you. Okay, you guys are crazy. Off topic, you're pretty. Thank you, Led. How big are your boobies? Damn, you guys are just cutting straight to the chase, aren't you? Y'all are crazy. Guys, we need to overpower the haters with positivity. You guys are you are doing amazing, girl. Keeping yourself. Thank you, Pickle Fix. I appreciate you. Were you on Twitch? No, I don't really use Twitch. No judging, but why is the corner of your mouth wet? Right side for you? Chapstick. Sorry about that. Would you hook up? I mean, I have in the past. I don't see why not. Let the bodies hit the floor. I agree. 9/11 was an inside job? Yes, done by none other than George W. Bush. I have your Snapchat. I want to start hormones? Well, feel free. I like how you respond to the chat. Hell yeah. That's one of the benefits of watching my show. You know? Regardless of how well I'm doing, you know, I'm just as likely to respond to chat. Now, in all fairness, I've been doing a lot of just chatting stuff lately because it's like the easiest, most low effort stuff, if I'm going to be completely real. It's easier than pre-prepared content type stuff where like I know what I'm going to react to ahead of time. But you know, it's what people like. And even if I start focusing more on segment oriented stuff again, like I will always incorporate you guys into the stream. Wait a second, bi people are real? Maybe. Who knows? Come part 6, come part 7, come part 8, come part 9, come part 10, come part 1, come part 2, come part 3, come part 4, come part 4 again. Where's come part 5, Hot takes, political or whatever comes to mind? I think market socialism is based. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, what a hot take. I'm like, if Hassan Piker was edgy and better at stuff, like having political takes. I'm like better Hassan. Okay? I'm like Hassan if he had a better sense of humor and like was okay with edgy humor. All right? You said come part fart? No, I didn't. I said part 4. Hassan sucks, former fan here. Yeah, and look, I don't know. It's more to do with the way that Hassan conducts himself, and he's just like annoying and avoids conversation. He's bad at debate, I guess. It's like another thing. Like, don't debate if you're bad at it. And it's like, dude, don't like, he'll like do this weird thing where he'll play into like the debate bro thing. Where he'll like he'll ask Glup Shido to debate him. Right? But then at the same time, like he won't debate people that are actually good at debate. Like, dude, I can't. Like, just admit that you're not a debater. It's fine. But don't do like the weird debate pedo shit. Like, I don't know. Anyways. Hey, yo. Hello, the Berber. Yeah, master debate. Too cute tonight. Thank you, Cheetah Man. I very much appreciate that. Femi, are you ignoring me? I want to talk about trans people and sex and gender for a second. I need your serious take. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. I'm just... Chat is moving fast today. He did good against Ethan. Look, I'm gonna be real. I only watched part of that debate, and it was... Look, both of them looked awful. Both of them looked fucking stupid. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you also don't like Trump, get out of the country. What? Get out of the country because of a leader that you didn't elect? Huh? You think it's easy to just move to another country? Just move, bro! Just move. Why didn't you move when Biden was in office, Explain that one. Ethan destroyed his son. Look, I don't know. They were both spurging. That's how I view it. Trump can suck balls. That's true. What are your thoughts on the Polish winged... I don't know anything about them. I'm gonna be real. Every 4 years we gotta move. So true. Yeah, it's the same people that were saying Biden isn't their president. Well, why didn't you fucking move? But using your logic, just move. Just move, bro. Just move. Just go to another country. Hi, any tips for not being bullied for being trans? Boy, that's kind of difficult. I don't know. Fight back, I guess. Just don't take people seriously. People are bullying you, just don't take them seriously. That's like my advice. You know? You have wide shoulders. Yes, I'm basically wide Putin. Does anyone remember that shitty ass meme from like 2020 or whatever? Hassan also supports terrorists. I don't know if... Look, I don't know enough about Hassan to like properly criticize him. What I do know about him is that he was like way too sympathetic to Russia and China. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, but like starting a war with Ukraine for no reason and genociding the Uyghur Muslims is not okay. Wide Femi is so valid, hell yeah. OMG, why Putin? Yes. Team Hassan or Team Ethan? Bro, you should join Team Get a Job. Unironically true. Unironically true. How about neither team? How about Team Go outside and touch grass? Now, I'm saying this as somebody that doesn't touch grass, but I touch more grass than these people. I swear to God. Didn't Ethan and Hassan break up? Yeah, basically. Not wide, thick? Hell yeah. Why talk about it now? I don't know. Okay, so noting that they are bio, M/F is fine. As long as it's not in a hurtful way, it's fine. If it has good intentions and they recognize they're not that gender, it should be normal. Yeah, I think that making the sex gender distinction is good. I agree with that. What's grass? I only know the one you smoke. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Do you still have a thang-a-lang? Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Thank you. If a trans person wants to disregard their biological sex, that's not okay. What do you mean by that? Disregard, like not acknowledge it or lie about it. I don't think that trans people are lying about it. I'm trans, but I do recognize that I was born a girl. You mean like biologically female? Sure. I'm a guy now, and that's good. Yeah, that's fair. But like, keep in mind that like the sex gender distinction is the entire crux. But if I try to completely refuse to recognize biological sex, it's not okay. Sex and gender are different. Well, yeah, that's the point. If you don't acknowledge biological sex, then you can't acknowledge the sex gender distinction, right? That's sort of the point. Wait, Minecraft grass is real now? Theoretically, at least. The choker is good, but the cat ears are missing. I'll put on the cat ears if we get half the dono goal. Yeah. Once we get a total of $50 or more in donations, then I'll put the cat ears on. You know, they've got little bells on them. There we go. That's how I'm going to incentivize this. Is it possible to change your sexual characteristics with hormones? Yes, that's one of the things that they do, whether it be it mainly changes your secondary sex characteristics, whether it be your tits, right? Like I'm growing tits. Fat redistribution. For trans guys, it's going to be their voice, facial hair, right? Fat redistribution, once again, right? There's like a lot of stuff. I want to donate to your OnlyFans. Just donate to me directly. There's nothing on my OnlyFans. I made that shit as a meme ages ago. HRT is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty much a miracle drug. Like, I fuck with it so hard. Thank you, Bet Bert, saying, bring back bullying. Thank you for the 2. You know, I think we should bully more conservatives. I agree. Glad we're in alignment there. How long have you voice trained for it? You sound great. I've been training for 6 months or so. It's kind of hard to say because, like, in terms of, like, rigorous voice training where I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, a few months, but, like, that started back, like, maybe, like, what would that be, like, a year ago? Yeah, like, a year ago. And, you know, it's one of those things where I guess the way that I view it is, like, I don't know. I guess I just sort of maintain that voice, and, like, I feel like using those muscles in of itself is great practice, you know? One of the things that I did was rather than, like, immediately going from guy to girl voice, I slowly over time made my voice more feminine, if that makes sense. Your hair is cool. Thank you, Aofi Lord, if I pronounced that correctly. Bro paid to hate? No, I don't know what you mean. They're clearly on my side. They want to bring back bullying. They want me to bully conservatives. You know, I don't see how that contradicts anything I've said. You know, I think bullying conservatives is good. What do you prefer to be called? I keep hearing trans girls like to be called girls. Others trans girls. It's confusing. I'm fine with either. You know, I view myself as a girl. Did Nate teach you how to voice pass? No. I'm confused. What? Huh? I taught myself how to voice pass, kind of. OMG, I just came out to my mom today. Well, congratulations. What's your favorite color? Clear. That's right. Anyways. I'm gonna drink some water, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. Star Wars, but instead of having Luke Skywalker, it's bullying conservatives, that would go pretty hard. I need to finish paper. I'm gonna go because I can't focus. Have a wonderful night, Femi. Good night, Hollow Reclaimer. And I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Clear is crazy. Look, I need to be contrarian in some way. That's amazing. Hell yeah. Vocal feminization surgery is best cheat code. I think it's better. I don't know. I'd prefer not to. Bullying conservatives is in fact funny. I agree. I love your choker. Thank you, Sam. Hello, Logic Loom. Hello, Casey. Would you like to be IRL friends? I mean, the statistical likelihood of us living close enough to each other is very minimal, but I'm not going to disclose what my location is on the internet or anything even close to it. But yeah. Anyways, bring back bullying to the weird kids. Oh, you mean like the conservatives? Remember Darth Floyd? Hell yeah. The person who made Omegle videos made a couple of videos on voice passing. Their name is Nate. You should react to it and give voice passing insight. Look, my voice passing experience is literally in just vibes based for me. Like, I'm not one to give tutorials. There's nothing that I could add that hasn't already been taught, I guess. Most conservative people have no clue what they're talking about. That's why they're conservative, is it not? It worked well for me, but not for everyone. Voice turning is very dysphoric for me. Yeah, that's fair. Anyways. Mood is so vibe-based. Yeah, exactly. Like, for me, voice turning has been nothing but vibes-based. Anyways. Let's see. How did you know that you were not a man? I guess I slowly figured it out over time. You know. Multitude of variables. The fact that I prefer she, her pronouns. The fact that I hated the idea of masculinizing and becoming a man. And that I would rather feminize and become a woman. Right? What's with the conservative hate? Well, conservatives hate me, so logically it makes sense that I would hate them back. Being sub probably helped. Ayo. Trump is so old, he's probably gonna die of old age. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's older now than Biden was for his first term. I think he's too old and senile to be in office. Was there any big egg cracking moments? Mine was Duolingo. How it Duolingo of all things cracked your egg? Mine was like realizing I needed HRT was one of them. And then like I think someone was literally just like, dude, if you want to be a woman, you can just do that. Like somebody in my chat that had been supporting me for a while, and I'm like, I can? Oh. Okay. Well, shit. I mean, I do. And if I can do that, then, well, you know. Let's see. We zoom in? Is that so? Why are you not acknowledging the fact that I just ate my family? I guess that's pretty cool. You know, I'm proud of you. What was your grade in American government? I don't know. I don't remember. It kept getting to me. Oh, getting me to say my name is Katja. Duolingo wanted that egg? Ah. Katja. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry. Being conservative isn't inherently bad. It's when you are stupid, support Trump, or a radical/extremist that it's bad. I'd say conservatism broadly is bad. It's look, I'm not gonna say that everyone that holds certain conservative beliefs is a bad person or whatever, right? Depends on what those beliefs are and how strongly held they are and why they're held, right? Anyways. What are your thoughts about womb transplants? I think it's cool. I'm probably never gonna get one, but, you know. That's just me. Let's see. My birth certificate comes up as, I think, 9 inches tall and weight in ounces, so I don't think the male indicator on there is relevant anymore. So real. What is your gender? Gay. Whatever the one that's more gay is. I think women are gay. So, I'm that one. You think Biden is gonna lose his memory so bad he forgot he was POTUS? I don't know. Maybe. We could see the same thing happening to Trump. He might forget he's POTUS while in office. What can I say? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Vital Crafter. Yeah, I hold some conservative beliefs and values, but most of them have died out and the party has completely changed. Yeah, look, I think there's a difference between, like, having some, like, vaguely conservative beliefs. Like, maybe you're, like, economically conservative, and, like, I might disagree with you there, but I wouldn't say you're a bad person for it, right? Whereas there are, like, other conservative beliefs, like ones about trans people that are just awful, you know? Are you home? Where the fuck else would I be? I mean, being gay is gender? Dude, my gender is gay. That's true. Oh, hi, beautiful. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you, the janitor NG? I hope you're doing well. Also, do your liberal? Question mark. Thank you for the incredible question. Check out the custom mug in the background. Hell yeah. It's like super straight, but instead it's super gay. Yeah, it's like the opposite of super straight or whatever, I think. It's like as gay as possible. It's like gay sex maximizing. I'm gay sex maxing. Yes, she does liberal. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of liberals that I might do. Fucking what's his face? I subscribed to this person today. Dean Withers. Dude, somebody recommended I watch Dean Withers yesterday. They were in my chat, and I watched some of his videos, and like, dude, he's a twink. I would rail him. Hunter Avalon? Yeah, fair. Hunter Avalon has always been a twink. He's got to get rid of the mustache, though. Like, Hunter Avalon should not have facial hair. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work for him. He looks better without it. No way, lol. Yeah, dude, I'd rail Dean Withers. I'm sorry, I'd peg him. Look, I'm sorry, but like, hold on, open like a new tab. But like, dude, I would peg this man, okay? I would peg. All right, I'm sorry. I would peg him. All right, that's the straightest thing. The straightest thing I would ever do is pegging Dean Withers, okay? Sorry, Dean Withers, if you're watching this. Please don't send him this clip. Don't. Look, okay? Don't tell me you. Okay, look, listen, okay? Hear me out, all right? Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same, all right? Like, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I would do anything he asks me to. Absolutely would. Hell yeah. Clipped and shipped? God damn. How is that straight? Because it's a man and a woman, you know, as God intended, of course. Anyways. But I think he would top. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. Look, people like him are the reason that I'm bisexual instead of exclusively lesbian, okay? Alright, I'm into twinks. Do you like muscly guys? Not usually. Not usually. There are some exceptions. Of course. Look, I don't know. My sexuality is I'm attracted to whoever I want to have fuck me, okay? Look, I don't know. Like, what else am I meant to say? Femi, do you consider me a twink? Yes. Femi, I thought you liked Dami Mommies? Yes, I do. Those are my favorite. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't fuck around with some twinks. You know what I mean? But I do prefer Dami Mommies over all else. What can I say? You know. Like, if I'm gonna have a long-term relationship with somebody, they're gonna be a Dami Mommy. Like, come on. Whereas, like, twinks are more like, you know, I do more, like, short stuff. Like, short-term, like, hookup or, like, friends with benefits type of thing. You are the most submissive. That's not true. Can I get mod for 15 seconds? I'm not giving anybody mod, alright? Unless I feel like it, alright? Do you eat Windex? Of course I do. My girlfriend is a Dami Mommy, and I'm deep into the femboy world, but now I think I should take estrogen and get rid of everything. Yeah, fair. You're a female with man parts? Just say it. I mean... Def Smash? OMG, I found a Dean pic with the Liam Donovan haircut. Def smash. Hell yeah. See, you get it. You get it. Dude. Estrogen flavored Pepsi is that good? Well, estrogen tastes like sugar, so yeah. Like, estradiol tastes sugary. At least the sublingual stuff. It's so yummy. Yes, Windex tastes amazing. Of course it does. I got new helmet bands from my girlfriend. Is that so? Is that so? I bet most fans would. Say no cap. You're joking? No, I would never joke. You should take everything I say very seriously. No, unironically, no cap. No cap about the estrogen tasting good. Yes, unironically, it tastes good. It actually tastes good. Right? Like, you let it dissolve under your tongue, and it's like, it's pretty yummy. What can I say? Windex tastes good because of all the alcohol in it. Dude, alcohol tastes like ass, alright? That's how you know I'm not gonna become, like, a drunk, alright? I will never become addicted to alcohol. Because alcohol tastes like fucking ass. Taking estrogen for the taste and nothing else? Exactly, exactly. Watching this with one hand is crazy. Just straight up admitting to that. Hope I didn't get muted. You didn't. Anyways, agreed. Alcohol has cheeks. Exactly. It's an acquired taste. Look, I'm sorry, but like anything that's a quote-unquote acquired taste literally just means that it tastes like shit and you have manipulated yourself into thinking it tastes better than it actually does. Like, I'm sorry, but like coffee and alcohol taste awful. My anti-androgen tastes sucky, but we have estrogen to balance it. What anti-androgen do you take? I take spironolactone. It doesn't really taste like anything. It almost has like a minty undertone to it, low key. I guess, but not really. I don't know. Me too. Fair. I'm watching this with one hand too, but not weirdly. God damn. Is cheeks bad, or am I just a millennial now? No, it's when somebody says something is cheeks, it's short for ass cheeks. It's bad. It's ass. Are you religious? No. What's the goal? Well, if there's a hole, there's a goal. I respect you so much. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Are you taking birth control pills? No. Can you give a shout out to Corbin, please? I don't know who that is. Why do you want me to give a shout out to? Pay me money and I'll do it or whatever. Straight as a circle? That's true. Anyways. Watching this stream with two hands? Of course, of course. Helmets are round like a circle? Dude. Me when I'm a window licker and I have to wear the helmet? Dude, that's so relatable. Do you get the Spyro pickles cravings? No, I don't like pickles. I like salty stuff. Jeremy Corbin? Wait, is it Corbin as in Jupiter the Hybrid? Is it that Corbin? That guy's a freak. I hope it's not that Corbin. I don't know. Have I covered Jupiter? I don't think I have. Have I? No, I don't think I have. I've covered other lolcows. Dude, Corbin's #1 fans. Thank you for Corbin's #1 fan for the $2. Super chat saying, shout out to Corbin, he's the best. Well, I just read that out. I don't know who the fuck that is, but there you go. And then thank you for the additional $2. Wait, did I get 2 super chats saying shout out to Corbin, he's the best? Well, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. I didn't mean to do it twice, whoops. Hey, I'll take the extra money. Why not? Thank you very much. What can I say? Let's see here. One day the salt craving was so bad I had a whole jar of pickle capers. Damn. When there's a hole, there's a goal. That's true. Anyways, I put my fingers in my butthole and pull it out, and it smelled like poop. Thank you for sharing. Very cool. Buy Windex with your $4. I feel like your dedication to helmets is lacking. That's true. Going to eep now. Love you, fam. Goodbye. Good night. Hope you get some good eep. My $69 donation is coming in 4 days. Let's go. Based. W. But yeah, with big donos, it's preferable to use Streamlabs if you can. Just FYI, because YouTube does take 30%. Just FYI. It doesn't matter from your, well, to be fair, as a viewer, you get the same thing. But if you do care about that, just to let you know, because some people, when they find out, are like actually like pissed off about it, right? Because like YouTube doesn't tell you. Anyways, with that being said, Salt Lick, ayo. You think I have a dumb helmet, but it's actually really cool. Not a window licker helmet. It's actually a cool one with cat eyes. Yeah, fair. You know, I'm a certified window licker, though. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Ashlyn. It's good to see you again. Good to see you again. Yeah, dude. Where are the Minecraft e-hos at? That's the real question. What's the outfit today? This one. Here, I'll show it. Dude. This one, the classic. What can I say? Here, you even got a free spinning, even though that's supposed to be $5. Nice. Yes, indeed. Hey, thank you, Madison, for the $10. You beautiful fucking bastard. Saying, be gay, do crime, beat twinks, eat Twinkies. I agree. Thank you very much. Feel free to request donor rewards that are in the description. If you so please. Amazon skirt spotted launching nuclear missiles, as you should, as you should. We must fight the dumb helicopter trend with MPEG emotes. So real. Do not beat twinks. What if that's what they're into? But yeah, thank you for the 10. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, I could either is there a Discord server? Yeah, but it's exclusive invite. Also, you're Florida man's alt, alright? I would want to hear it. Say my name? No. Make a femboy haters video? Might have to do that again. Hello, Fitzies. Good to see you again. Fucking snitch. Oh, come on. It was obvious. We all knew. God damn you. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's good? How are you, Femi? I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Make a video disproving transphobes? I mean, I've already done a bunch of that on my streams, but yeah, I should make more video content, honestly. Do you like tickles? No, but I am ticklish, sadly. Windex is blue. That's true. That's true. Anyways. I'm gonna play my own content while I go pee. Because I need to go to the bathroom. Alright? Sorry. It just be like that. Yo, what's up? Hello. Here, wait, let me put my headphones on. Los audífonos. Hassanios? Yeah, exactly. I am basically dude. We'll do how Jesus made me straight from almost a year ago. 11 months ago. This was me. Alright? Let's see. So the next video we're going to be watching is ex-stripper reveals the uncomfortable truth about homosexuality. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this is.
I was bullied a lot. I would come home and I would just cry. My mom would have to comfort me. I remember the first time I was in the shower and I was like, am I gay? I didn't know.
Yes, you probably are.
If my parents were going to abandon me. Anna dragged me and approached me and she said, you should become a stripper. I went from shop
yeah, dude, that's totally real.
boy to then working at actual like nightclubs. I was stripping, you know, I was doing all these things that I
Wait, when you were a boy? Wait, is that even physically possible? Oh yeah, dude, when I was a boy, I was like 14 and I just started working at a strip club. Literally, where the fuck is this happening? Like, unless you were in like some third world country or something, I don't know.
Imagine myself to do, and I just kept telling myself, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. One day you're gonna achieve your dreams. One day you're gonna find your Prince Charming. And I was getting more abused, more empty. I was so depressed. I would cry every day. And so I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill myself tomorrow. Like, that's it. I'm gonna be done with this.
Damn, that's actually
Hello and welcome
sad.
back to the Almost Falls podcast, where I interview regular people.
Dude, why does he look like that? Why is his... First of all, why is this eye over here? Like, why is his right eye so much further from his nose than his left eye? First of all. His eyebrows are uneven. His hair looks like shit. He's got, like, a disgusting, scraggly-ass mustache. Dude, it's literally, conservative incel Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
With incredible stories. Today's guest is a former
incredible stories where the... actually, Jesus made me straight.
stripper, and although that sounds kind of crazy, I'm sure a lot of people are going to relate with the story. He talked about what it was
Yeah,
like
dude, I'm sure so many people...
growing up as a more feminine boy and how that affected him later on in life. This video will be shocking to many of you, regardless
Oh my god, guys, it's gonna be
where
shocking.
you stand on the topic of sexuality. But if you want to understand the story, you have to be patient and make it all the way to the end. With that being said, let's dive right into the life story of Samuel Perez.
Well, since I was so different from other boys in my life, I was bullied a lot. And so I started being bullied like around 3rd grade. That was when I was introduced to a new school and a new
Okay, you can't tell me that you're still that you're not still gay, all right? Just judging by the background, we got the fucking bisexual lighting. We got the like the sweater that he looks like a gay person. He's got a gay ass background, which there's nothing wrong with. I fuck with the background. You literally have bisexual lighting. But guys, I'm not homosexual anymore.
new county, and people would just bully me. I was very feminine in the way that I talked and the way that I moved. I would move my hands like this when I would talk. I'd be like, "Hi guys." I don't know why, it was just like
Hey,
natural.
sisters.
And so I carried that well into middle school. By middle school, I had kind of learned how
I'm back, bitches.
What's up? Hello.
Yeah, definitely gay vibes. Dude, I forgot about that channel. Dude, the Almost False podcast or whatever it was called. Dude, that shit was so fucking funny. Dude, wait, I gotta watch that again at some point. Oh my god. Yeah, hey sisters. Hey sisters. Hello. Do you take progesterone too? Hell yeah. 200 milligrams to be precise. Pre-recorded stream, it's over? True. So true. Ace Lucas, you've been around for a while and you're in the server. I'm gonna give you mod. In chat. Why not? Because sometimes the streams actually do well in the algorithm now. So. You're back? Yes, indeed. Yes, congratulations. No? Do you want me to remove your mod? I could take it away, I guess. My progesterone is 100 milligrams. Switch me. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to get 200. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Yo. Thank you, Bohaus, for the 100... I don't know what currency that is. Okay. Is that $5? I can't do the exact amount for $5. Can you give us a spin anyway? Hell yeah. Absolutely. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you for 100 of it. Hell yeah. I will absolutely do that. Just for you. Hell yeah. Anyways, let's see. Now Florida has no more power over me. That's true. 100 means 20 spinnies. No, we're talking. It's USD, US dollars. Your hair is looking so good today too, bro. Hell yeah. Let's go. But yeah. Also, hey, thank you, Vital Crafter, for the $10. You beautiful fucking bastard. Saying, can you give us a Purr fem? Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, wait, why is... Huh, wait a minute. Alert box isn't making any noises. Thank you, Bohaus, for the addition... the additional, yeah, the additional $5. Say, good girl. Thank you. It's very nice. I actually kind of prefer that it doesn't make the noise, to be fair. The noise is kind of annoying sometimes. Or wait, can you guys hear it? I think you guys can hear it. But I can't. Wait, do you guys hear the alert noise? Because I don't hear the alert noise anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna do another Skirt Go Spinny. You hear it? Okay, so it's literally just me that can't hear it then. Okay. Alright, there you go. Not the Streamlabs. Yes, we can hear. Okay. I'm gonna turn the alert noise down slightly. Because sometimes I feel like it's too loud. You look so cute in that belly top. You're awesome. Thank you. How is the camera following you? AI motion tracking. Hell yeah. Let's go. But yeah. Let's see. Who's streaming right now? Did Olive Oil run? Oh shit, her shit's dying in the algorithm too. Dude. 45 watching? Dude, she was like blowing up like a few days ago. Like, look at this. Hold on. Literally a day ago. 100k views on a stream. What the fuck? Dude, her shit just died. Her shit died in the algorithm. That's crazy. What happened? Is it mechanical or just really wide range? Like it physically moves. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's an OBSBot Tiny 2 webcam in 4K resolution. So, yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah. We love estrogen time? Hell yeah. We absolutely do. One of the greatest things ever. But yeah. Ooh, wait, can I time out people that talk brain rot in chat? No, don't time people out unless they're like hateful or like spamming. If someone is like super hateful, you can like permaban them if you want. But usually I prefer people not get permabanned, but I mean, I don't know, it depends. It depends. Timmy Turner versus Crocker? Hell yeah. Dude, Dude, what caused Olive Oil Run's shit to die? I'm actually... Dude, that's like weird as fuck, because she was blowing up a day ago. For like a week or something. That's like weird. I don't understand the YouTube algorithm. I genuinely don't. Let's see. One could say that Olive Oil did run away. That's true. That's true. I don't know. But yeah, that just makes me, like, even more aware of the fact that, like, this shit is, like, so unstable. It's, like, the most unstable-ass fucking... whatchamacallit? The most unstable... Fuck. I'm retarded. I can't even... The most unstable method of content creation. Fuck. Why couldn't I spit it out? God damn. Ugh. Holy shit. Is this the man that had drama? Who, me? I'm confused. Did Olive call Mahatma Gandhi fat and get canceled? Yeah, she made fun of a cancer patient. And she was also an animal abuser. I got an ad, W bag. This is not a man, dumbass. True. Fuck yeah. Let's go. The one time it's good for advertisements to appear. You should try parting your hair down the middle. I have, and it looks bad. I don't like it. I prefer this. I prefer side parts, especially extreme side parts. I don't know. Trans girl? You mean man? No, I mean girl. Nice try, though. Are you being doom-pilled right now? I just woke up from a nap. I found your stream. I EP as fuck and confused. No, I'm not being doomer-pilled. But yeah, have you done pigtails? No, I haven't. I don't know how I'd look in them. I'm gonna be real. Trans women are so women. True. Hair is particularly pretty right now. Thank you, just some dude. You should try to parting your hair with an axe. Very smart suggestion. Middle parts don't look good. Side parts are better. That's what I'm saying. Like, I prefer side parts for almost everybody. I don't know. They just look better. I mean, maybe that's just my personal preference, but... People be like, have you seen this man in your dreams? And it's some image I've never seen my whole life. Yeah, I don't know. People are like, have you seen this man in your dreams? And I'm like, no. I have not. Maybe try layers and a side part on the top. Hair goals core. Your top is so cute. I'm too fat to rock it. Dude, I feel too fat to rock it. I've intentionally gained weight so that my boobs can grow more. Because, like, they're in the process of growing. And, like, I don't want to, like, stunt that. Because naturally, I'm pretty skinny, so... I have to eat a bunch of fucking food. So I've just been eating garbage, because that's, like, the only way I can gain weight. Yeah, W fat distribution for real. What about no parts, huh? What, I mean... Uh-oh. Sorry. Alright, we're back, I think. We back. Sorry about that. The lag, I can't see anything. We back. I used to be 235 and now I'm 140. Depression weight loss. Yeah, I'm like slightly under 140. I got over 140 for a little bit. I got an ad. Well, perfect timing. 280 to 230 this year. 2010s, emo curtain bangs. Hell yeah. YouTube content handle says being Lex. True. Lagios moment. Yeah. Stream dead why? Stream back now. My phone died, and when I turned it back on, a girl with a collar and pretty hair randomly appeared on my screen. Is this a new Motorola feature? Yes. Anyways. I want to lose weight, but fuck, food is so good. It kind of be like that. I'm tall as shit. I'm 5'6", which is basically tall as shit. I mean, come on. The lag was crazy. Yeah. An unfortunate byproduct of living in the Femyoz household. You know, what can I say? Depression, weight loss sounds horrible. Eating, like, so totes. I can't imagine not doing it. Damn, that's tall. I'm 5'3". See, exactly. Let me trade height. I'm 6 foot. I kind of like being 5'6", though. I feel like it's a good height to be. I like this height. I don't know. Because it's harder to find clothes if you're 6 feet, right? So. I used to be 5'10", but HRT. But after HRT, I shrunk a little to 5'7". No way. You shrunk 3 inches? I had to teach myself that the feeling of hunger is me achieving my goals and is okay. Yeah, fair. 310 is peak goblin height. That's like Cyrax. 5'6" is peak hide and seek height. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 5'5", so when Femi shrinks, I'll be taller than her. I mean, I haven't measured my height in a while. I could be 5'5", but I'm pretty sure I'm 5'6". HRT changed Femyoz into Topyos. So true. Exactly. I agree. Did I hear 5'2"? No. 5'6" is Pro Jared's mistress. Yo, is that so? But yeah, I hate being 5'11". I smacking my head in door frames. Is that so? That's no fun. That's not good. What can I say? Being 6'2" kind of automatically makes you a dummy mommy automatically, Lamau. Are you describing yourself? If so, you know, my DMs are open. My Discord is Femyoz, Femyoz. 4'6" requires a booster seat. Wait, you're 4'6". I'm 5'6". All right. Ew, you drink water? What are you? Like, a living organism? Yeah, true. You make a very compelling argument. I gotta agree with that. I'm 6'1". So you guys are just tall. Herobrine, I like that name. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, it's transgender Herobrine. Let's go. Anyways. But yeah. Monster is life-sustaining liquid? That's true. I agree. I'm 5'8/5'9". Real. I'm 5'9". Fair. Used to be a Shiro, Brian. That's so real. Can I talk to you about NSFW trans business and DMs or no? Because you're further in progress than me. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Anyways. Does 6 feet make you a dommy mommy? I don't know. It can. I don't know. There's some tall bottoms out there. I either want to be disturbingly tall or goofy small. Like over 9 feet or under 2 feet. Anything else is a downgrade. You just want to be like either extreme. I see. The only monster I know about is the one in my pants. Parentheses, I am severely lonely. Real. I never really felt bad about my height, but it's a bit disappointing when I see when I see middle schoolers taller than me, a 25-year-old guy. Dude, everyone, yeah, like, it's like everyone passes me in height. I get the feeling. I'm 6 foot. I'm quite dommy personality-wise, but I'm also so a bottom to hairy men. Is that so? Chicken jockey, more like chicken gawky. Yeah, gawk tua. Spit on that thing. Short kings need more appreciation. True. I agree. Short kings are cool. Gawk tua. Yeah. You know what's a monster? That low taper fade? True. I agree. Chicken glock with a twist. I have my last growth spurt in the 7th grade, and since then I have only grown wider. Yeah, fair. I cooked so hard with the gawk tua last night. Yes, you did, Basil. That shit was funny as fuck. Me and my partner are both switches, so we get to be and have the dommy mommy. Yo. See, I wouldn't be good at being a switch because like I'd always want one thing and not the other. You may or may not be able to guess what that thing is. Anyways, I'm happy as a short boy toy prince instead of short king. Okay, you're just a bottom. You're just a bottom. Gawk Tua tornado. There's like different moods, you know? Gender woman, gender pearl, gender man. What is happening? But yeah. I am not. Uh-huh. Really? Describing yourself as a boy toy prince, that's toppy to you? You think that makes you look dominant? Come on. We know you're full of shit. Anyways. There's like different moods, you know? That's so real. But yeah. I can't spell legendary without gendar. That's true. Do you like Weezer? I don't know, do I? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? It's a mystery. It's toppy royalty have concubines. We need to collect gender pearls from the gender woman to get an eye of gender, to get to the gend and kill the gender dragon. That's true. Are you one of them debate people? Because debaters seem like professional rage baiters, IMO. Sometimes. I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a debater. Because I'm not like a particularly good debate person. I'm like, okay. Do you think that morality is subjective? No. I would err on the side of moral universalism. Otherwise, what does morality describe? Well, it describes what you ought to do. Oh, well, what ought you do? Whatever your subjective own opinion deems to be the case. Oh, well, what if my subjective opinion is that it's good to murder innocent people? wouldn't make the statement saying that based on, like, oh, that's what I ought to do, right? Because my right? I would also say that, like, relative to society doesn't make sense either. Society can be wrong about things. Society's been racist. Society has endorsed slavery in the past, right? Those things were always wrong, right? Those are things that we ought not do, regardless of the society. Woke Minecraft be like Shirobrine, Gender Woman, Iron Go Them, Steve, Wither. Oh, Whither. Sorry. Look at r/timelines, trans timelines. I could do that. Reddit. Femyoz, don't discredit yourself. You're a master debater. That's true. r/trans timelines. Oh my. 1 year pre-E versus 9 months on the potions. Holy fuck. To be fair, her face structure already looked pretty feminine. Okay. Had the confidence to do a professional photo shoot. 2019. 2022. God damn. Oh my god, 2025. Holy shit. I am so jealous. 21 years old, MTF, 3 years on HRT, no procedures. Dude, what the fuck? Why is she so much prettier than me? What the fuck? Dude, and shit, dude, her tits are bigger than mine. This isn't fair. I'm getting, dude, what the fuck? And her, dude, look at how wide her hips. This is not fair. Look at her hips. Dude, I'm so fucking jealous, dude. What the fuck? It's not fair. Quite a journey. 41 MTF. From 1 year to 32 months HRT, plus 1 month post FFS. Yo, that's a huge difference. Holy fuck. God damn. That is no way this is the same fucking person. That just looks like workout. How does a workout cause you to... Dude, I need this person's workout routine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna open a link to their account in a new tab and hope that they have a workout routine on there. NSFW content. Oh god. Let's go. Dude, this is not fair. Dude, what the fuck, dude? I would kill for this fucking body, dude. This is not fair. Oh my god. That's no fucking fair. Oh my. Alright, let's continue. Femi doesn't work out, too weak. I need the titties workout routine. Gals with curves over thin rails. Dude, I know. Dude, I don't have curves. My 5-year transition finally learned what makeup suits me. Dude, what the fuck? To be fair, 5 years is more than my less than 2 years, but still. Before and after top surgery. Oh my god, dude, maybe I need top surgery. Texas forever. Minus 2 years, plus 3 years. Oh my god. 1 year, 6 months. Dude, what the fuck? These people are getting better results than me. These people are changing more than I am. What the fuck? I'm actually getting so jealous. From boy to woman. 20 months on E plus FFS. Okay, to be fair, she got FFS, okay? So I don't feel as bad about that. 17 years between these two pictures. Been on T for almost 10 years. Oh my god, we got a trans guy. It's but mostly been trans women. I was gonna say, if this was the after, like, what the fuck? No way that somebody looks that young. Okay, that makes more sense. Dude, he's looking so much happier on the right. Estrogen brought back the light in my eyes. 26 2019 to 2025, 3 years HRT. Dude, what the fuck? Dude. Why does she look so good? After working in close proximity to 5G radio waves for months without proper protective gear, I contracted the woke mind virus. Over the course of 2 excruciating years, I experienced an agonizing metamorphosis into a hot, genderless girl twink. Wear your PPE. This could be you. 23 to 26, M to non-binary. What the fuck? And they look good. Fucking better than me. It's not fair. It's not fair. Before versus 1 year on 4 months on E. If I squint, I think I look feminine. Hell yeah. Let's go. W transition. Laser 8 months? Dude, laser is crazy. Those are some awesome results. Holy fuck. That makes a huge difference. Still so dysphoric, but this made me think HRT kinda works? What do you mean kinda? It clearly works. It's a huge difference. December 2023 versus February 2025, dude. Gender go crazy. Me at 18 versus me at 19. Glow up, let's go. Fuck yeah. A decade between photos? Damn. God damn. A lot can happen in 10 years. 4 years HRT plus breast augmentation. Dude, I would kill for titties that look like that. What the fuck? From barely sitting up to finally holding on. Dude. HRT go crazy. Damn. If you haven't taken your shot, this is a reminder to go take your HRT. Dude. Why do they always look better than me? Not fair. 1 year versus 10. Dude, 10 months on E for this? 10 months? I'm so... Oh my god. $2019 versus 2025. To be fair, I can't see their face. 10 months is actually insane. 10 months on E swimming in it. Pre-HRT versus 6 months estrogen. Okay, this person is just fucking lucky, dude. It makes a big difference. Like, obviously, she looks more femme now, but like, she never looked masculine to begin with. What the fuck? Dude. I am so jealous of these people. I swear to God. Fixed it law, left to right. From before 3 years on HRT to 2 years and 5 months on HRT. Dude. That's crazy. That is a huge difference. She went from looking like Andrew Tate to mommy material. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself, okay? 3 months to 1 year on HRT. Yo, let's go. Based. I think I've gone through a couple changes. Yeah, no shit. Holy fuck. 2019 to 2025. From before 1 year to after 5 years on HRT. Dude. Why do they look so good? 2 years of HRT made me a lot softer. Oh my god. Dude, those thighs are... I'm jealous. 6 years of HRT has been magical? I assume... Wait. Which one is the before and after? Trans femme. Dude, Holy fuck. She looks so fucking good. How does she pass so well? This is not fair. To be fair, she's been on HRT for 6 years. But still, that's such a big difference. Oh my god. I seem happier, don't I? 2 years apart, 3.5 months on HRT. Dude. She does. Mid-20s on the left. 41 on the right? I wish I had the chance to be here soon. Dude, no fucking way. 41? She does not look like she's 41. How? And she passes so fucking well. Dude. What 6 months of E does to a motherfucker? True. And she slays. Some 30 years apart? Dude, what? Dude, why does everyone look so good? Why is everyone on here so fucking good at this? She looks early 30s at worst. Who, her? Yeah, she looks like she's in her 20s still. What the fuck? Okay. 4 years HRT plus FFS. I can't recognize myself anymore. Dude, she looks so much better. Dude. 1 year HRT today. Dude, that's a huge difference. Estrogen is magic? No, literally. What the fuck? Dude. Exactly 1 year on estrogen? Okay. Dude, what? Oh my god. I'm so jealous of these motherfuckers. Passing better than I do. God damn. It's no fair. Skip the 1 year update, so here's the 1.5 year update. 32 MTF. From before 2 years on HRT to 1.5 years on HRT. Dude. Dude, she did it fucking backwards. She did it backwards. She's MTF, but if she didn't put that, then I would think that this is... I'd be like, well, no, I'd figure it out because the one on the left looks happier, but like... I always get confused for a second when it's like backwards. 1, 2, and 3 years on HRT, dude. It's like just progressively getting happier over time. She's just like she looks like she wants to die in the first pick. She looks like she has like maybe a little bit of hope in the second. And she looks happy in the third. She looks real happy in the fourth. On the left was me 6 months on hormones. I wanted to show the not so pretty stage in hopes that you won't be so hard on yourself to process, love your body as it transforms. Dude, that's such a big difference. It's such a big difference. 5 years of struggle. It's been a rough yet beautiful journey. Dude. God damn. 5 years of HRT go crazy. Fuck. MTF 5 years on HRT. Bullhorn lip lift surgery. Damn. View NSFW content. Well, I can't look at it, but I can react to it. I don't know where the NSFW okay, it's not even NSFW. What? Why does it mark it as NSFW? I'm confused. Well, either way. Big fucking difference. From hot to hot? Dude. What the fuck? Dude, 3.5 years is crazy. Dude, even the 12... Dude! What the fuck? Why does she look so good? Dude, from hot to hotter. I think she looks way better on and after. I'm not gonna lie. I'd say this is a certified glow up. To be fair, I'm attracted to femininity. 2.5 years of HRT and I'm still bad at taking selfies. Yeah, but... Oh my god. Massive honga longa bazon... sorry, I'm being gay. 1 month on E and I just don't care about the look. I'm just happy. Let's go, based. Fuck yeah. 8 months on HRT versus yesterday. Dude, I'm sorry, but this bitch was a fucking... passoid from the start. No fair. You're just a complete passoid from day one. This is not fair. I went from passing to passing even more. Thank you. My transition timeline since I came out, 0 years on HRT. Okay. 1 year on HRT. 2 years on HRT. Dude, 3 years on HRT goes crazy. Dude, even the 2 years is a big diff. Dude, 3 years on HRT. Dude, what the fuck? And she... Dude. Smash. Sorry, I need to stop being gay. Yeah, these are like a bunch of giga passoids. What the fuck? It's not fair. An anxious mess that just came out to her wife and her best self yet. From 1 month in HRT to 38 months. Dude. I know a big part of the difference is going to be the beard and the hair, but like, Jesus fuck. God damn, what a difference. Boy mooding evolution 2021 versus today. Dude. Boy failing today. Imagine boy failing. Couldn't be me. You look so pretty and so woman. Dude. MTF 21 years old, 2.5 years HRT, HRT, no surgeries. I'm actually really proud of myself. Dude, what the fuck? Why does everyone pass so well on here? I'm guessing there's some sort of bias where people are more likely to upvote like the biggest changes or whatever. Maybe that's why. I don't know, dude. Femi, change title to Passoid reacts to Passoids. I'm not a Passoid. I'm a semi-Passoid at best, okay? Okay? The entire legal gender change process completed after 875 days? Dude. And she fucking slays. And looks completely different. Like, what the fuck? 1 year and 4 months? Are you kidding? Dude. The goal is to look like my younger self's older sister, lol. 10 months on E. Yeah, nah, I mean, she's not wrong. Like, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. She's so cute. Hell yeah. Graduated from undergrad 5 years ago today. Crazy how things change. Nah, for real. Dude. Fulfill your dreams. Dude, what in the... That is a crazy glow up. What the fuck? That is a crazy ass glow up. Happy 6 years. Rebirthday. Dude. The difference is crazy. These are not the same person. No way. 18 months of HRT starting to like how I look. Dude. Okay, we've got day 1, 6 months. 12 months, 18 months. Dude. I feel like the difference here is like a little bit more subtle because the presentation is like similar, but like you can see. Like she clearly looks way more feminine in the 8s. Like, damn. And she looks happier. I dreamed big and never thought what would happen would be possible. 2025. Or... left is 2025, right is 2022. Yo. God damn. 1.5 years HRT. Dude, what? Nah, how the fuck? Dude. How? How? 1.5 years for this much? Dude, I am beyond fucking jealous, okay? I hit 20 months on HRT today. Dude, I'm... Why do they have to look so much better than me? What the fuck? Is that the Chris Chan shirt? Wait. Where? Wait, you're right. It has the same color. Dude, it's the same color as the Chris Chan shirt. Except, like, she's pretty and stuff. Dude, Chris Chan if she was pretty and not a lol cow. Shout out to Bangs and getting better at makeup. Yo. That is a huge difference. That is a huge difference. God damn. Dude, she's so pretty. To be fair, she was never not pretty, but like, damn. Really starting to love my body. MTF 36. Oh my. Smash? 3 years of T and top surgery. Yo. Let's go. My dude is thriving. Almost 6 years on HRT. You got 24 seconds and it's starting right now. Oh my, what the f- Not fair. Not fair. What the f- Dude. Went straight from twink to full-on passoid. Been difficult and a slow 4 years, but I'm starting to finally see pictures of myself that I like enough to post. Dude. I know that, like, the denial beard, like, makes a huge difference for, like, the before and after, but, like, goddamn. HRT is, like, magic. Male to gender fluid. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Body changes from 3 months to HRT to 2 years? Dude. What the fuck? Why? Dude. And her titties are substantially bigger than mine. What the fuck? Mine is more close to, like, the 3 months or 1 year, even though I'm almost 2 years. It's not fair. MTF, HRT, 1.5 years. Massive glow up. Let's be real. Second Mother's Day on HRT. What a difference a year makes. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Dude. Looking happier in the after photo. 3.5 years. Dude. That's a crazy difference. What the fuck? Everyone looks so good. My fashion sense has changed. Yeah, no fucking kidding. Damn. I'd say it's an improvement. I wonder if past me would recognize myself now if I was walking down the street. 1.5 years pre-HRT versus 10 months HRT? Dude. Nah, for real. Dude, that is a huge difference. What the fuck? You know, I kind of wonder the same thing now. Yeah, would past me recognize current me as me? Like, if past me saw current me walking down the street, would they think I look like that person? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd be like, I want to look like that person. I'm gay, but I've been debating if I'm trans or not. I see myself as a woman a lot. 1 year equals a lot of hormones. Well, I've been on it for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. Damn. Okay, we've got pre-HRT. Well, we've got the after. Oh my god. Like, it really does soften your face. Like, even, like before and then 3 months on HRT. Like, even... There's something about... What is it about the eyes? I feel like the eyes become more feminine first. Like, does anybody notice that? Like, the eyes look more masculine. There's something about it. There's something about our eyes that look more feminine here than they do here. Like, I don't know what it is. Celebrated 6 years of HRT yesterday. Oh my god. I'm so fucking jealous. Wait, dude, how has she not had a breast augmentation surgery? Dude, she looks so much better. I'm jealous. It's not fair. 2 years on T versus 12 years? Dude. Fucking Giga Chad. Dude, the confidence going up. Dude, he's fucking mogging. He mogs so hard. Like, over here, he looks like a little bit unsure of himself. A little bit confident. But, dude, he's fucking mogs here. He's just like, fuck yeah. Dude, literal Giga Chad. Also, I can't... Dude, his top surgery went so fucking well. He must have gotten it a while ago, because I can't even see the scars. I mean, to be fair, he has body hair, but still. Maybe... Dude, Holy fuck. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Crazy? Okay, sorry. Dude, huge difference. Huge fucking difference. God damn. Daddy's little girl ain't a girl no more. Dude, he's hot. He's hot. Free T versus 5 years on T. Dude, he is... This shit got me hope-pilled. Dude, this guy is fucking hot, dude. This guy is hot. Yo. Smash. Smash. He kind of looks like Sam Collins. He looks like Sam Collins, but blonde, doesn't he? Like, doesn't he kind of remind you of Sam Collins? Dude, dude, r/trans timelines is hella hope-pilled, but it also makes me jealous. Just a message for my trans brothers, sisters, and non-binaries in these scary times. Dude. I assume the one on the right is the after. Smash in both of the... Oh, yeah. No, it's absolutely the after. Because she didn't have tattoos in the before. Whereas now she has tattoos on like, her biceps. Dude, what the fuck? God damn. I don't know how many years she's been on HRT, but... 1 month and 2 weeks on E. Are you fucking kidding me? And she passes? Like, she's already a giga fucking pass. Dude. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Sometimes they reverse them by accident. OMG, how do you learn? Dude. What the hell? This is not fair. Why does she pass so well? She literally just looks like a basic white bitch. Like, if I saw her, like, on, like, I don't know, sitting there, I'm walking down the street, I would just think she is a basic white bitch. I would just be like, if I interacted with her, I'd be worried about her clocking me as trans. I wouldn't think that she's trans. This is not fair. 3 years on HRT? Dude. She is... And she's got wider hips now. Dude. This isn't fair. Why is my body closer to the one on the left? That's not fair. She looks hot as fuck, though. God damn. 4+ years on hormones, FFS, and breast aug. Thank you for this community that saved my life. Muscles can shrink. Ask me anything. Why is she so fucking... Oh my god. She's hot as fuck. I'm so goddamn jealous. These are not the same person. What the fuck? Dude, I'm gonna upvote that. I'm gonna update it because, like, that is such a big difference. And it's like, it's not even getting lucky with genetics. Like, this is just dedication, time, and getting the proper treatment. Like, damn. Like, I wouldn't even think... Like, here's the thing, is a lot of times with trans people, like, they end up looking like the older brother or sister of their pre-transitioned self. But, like, that's not even the case here. These people don't even look related. Like, if you told me that, like, these were husband and wife, I wouldn't think twice. Like, the guy on the left looks like her husband. Or, like, it could be her husband. You know what I mean? Pre-T versus 2 years? Dude, he's got, like, muscles now. He's got muscles. Dude, I guarantee you, if he keeps going to the gym, dude, he's gonna, like, mog everybody. He's gonna mog. My past self is a stranger to me. From 6 years to 8 months. 6 years before to 8 months on HRT, MTF. Dude. 8 months makes a huge difference, doesn't it? To be fair, it looks like she lost weight too, but still. Back in 2021 when I had a mustache versus now. I didn't even notice the mustache until I looked a little bit more close. You know what? Fair. God damn. God damn. And, dude, and she has hella titties. This is... I'm cis and I feel mogged. Dude, it's not fair. 1 month before HRT versus 2 years. Damn. God damn. Wait, which way are they transitioning? Wait, which one's the before? I actually don't know. I'm guessing this one's the before. Because they're smiling in the after. I presume. Now I need to look. I want to make sure, because I don't want to misgender. Okay, yeah. She has a display name as Emma. I was pretty sure. I was like, wait, is this a trans guy or girl? You know. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Same bathroom, same girl, different dress. Dude. like 4 years before HRT, 4 months on HRT. To be fair, I can't see her face here, but like, something about the eyes is like always more femme with trans girls after HRT. Even if it's just like a little bit of HRT. MTF 3 years, dude. What the fuck? She really just went from like gay twink to like straight woman. She's like, oh fuck. I'm sick of being a gay twink. I'm gonna become straight woman now. Dude, she's like a perfect example of HSTS. Actually. It was like, dude, it's like you look at this person, you're like, who's he? And then you see like 3 years into the future and it's like, what? Where's the he? Wait. Huh? Is this the same fucking person? Like, goddamn. And it's not even just makeup. Like, the face itself looks different. Her face is different. I swear to God. And the eyebrows, too. Like, she had stray eyebrow hairs here. But, dude, I would, like, I'm gonna be real, like, smashed for both. Because, like, goddamn. I'd let him rail me. I'd let her rail me. Though, to be fair, she looks like a straight woman. So, she probably wouldn't. I feel like this could be a bisexual guy, though. I don't know. You know what I mean? Though, to be fair, it's the same fucking person. Like, they're both a woman, but, like, based on aesthetics, that is. Me at 23 versus me at 40. 4 years HRT, breast hog, FFS. Never thought I would ever feel pretty. Glad I proved myself wrong. Dude, what the fuck? That's a crazy transformation. I need my eyebrows. Dude, this is not the same person. Ain't no why. Dude. From January 2024 to May 2025. Dude. And she got the same off. Dude, it's like, there is like, I swear to God. Like, 1 year of HRT makes a difference. And like, sometimes it's hard to pinpoint. Like, you can tell which one is the before and after. Like, obviously the one on the left is the before. The one on the right is the after. Like, the face looks different. Like, she just looks more femme on the right. I guess her body didn't seem to change as much, but her face is so much more femme. Like, damn. To be fair, her body was never masculine looking to begin with. Dude, from 2022 to 2024, damn. I don't regret anything. Yeah, I can see why. Fucking glow up. Damn. Officially 1 year on estrogen today. 1 year before, 3 months before, 2 months before, 0 months before, 3 months after, 6 months after, 9 months, and then 1 year after. Dude. She looks like a bottom in all of these. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I need to stop making comments like that. Just after coming out at work in 2022 versus working at my hybrid job today. 6 months HRT to over 3 years on HRT. Dude, oh my God. Dude. Like, what the fuck? Are you sure this is a trans person and not like a detransitioner? Like, it looks like she detransitioned from trans woman to cis woman, because what the fuck? That's not fair. That's not fair. 1 year apart, 3.5 months on HRT, plus eyebrow shaping and light makeup. Yeah, no kidding. That makes a huge difference. And her face just looks softer in general. Also, her hair looks better. I'm guessing she started taking better care of her hair. What, huh? What in the lucky ass bit? Huh? Okay, 5 years and a few months. That's, okay, fair. Okay. But damn. What the fuck? She just, like, looked like a regular guy that, like, I don't know, works on computers or something. And then she turned into mommy. Dude, she's literally mommy in the after one. What the fuck? Upvoting. Definitely not because I want her to rail me. Sorry for the first pick. 2.5 years HRT. Dude, And she lost weight. Damn. Dude, she went from having man tits to girl tits. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't transition when I knew I was trans because I was too scared. Now I won't ever stop posting photos because I want every trans person to know they are worth it to be happy. Yo. Let's go. She looks so much happier. On the right. So much happier. Look at that smile. Me in 2017, 39, versus me now in 2025, 47. Dude, it's like she like de-aged. She went from like 45 to 40 in the span of 8 years. How is that even fucking possible? Actually, no. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. The ages look switched. Or is it a trans guy and the one on the left is the after? Because I could believe that if there wasn't, you know, the dysphoria dude. This is also proof, by the way, that, like, it's never too late to transition. Like, that whole idea is bullshit. Also, wait, what the fuck? Wait, how did she get her hairline back? What, huh? Her hairline was clearly receding in the first photo, and, like, now, look at this, look at this. Like, she's got her hairline. Bro, no way. Dude. She looks closer to 39 in the after photo and closer to 47 in the before. That's crazy. Hair regrowth timeline, MTF? Nah, what the fuck? How? Dude, this looks like one of those, like, bullshit, like, hair regrowth ads that, like, obviously don't work or whatever. Like, this looks like a fake advertisement for hair growth products that don't do anything or whatever. Maybe they do. I don't fucking know. Dude, it's like over the course of, like, less than a year, she got, like, her whole fucking hairline back, basically. What the fuck? 2 months before versus 20 months on. 32-year-old. Damn. And she fucking slays now. What in the fuck? Still representing my grad school. 4 years HRT. Breast aug and FFS. Dude. God damn. She looks so fucking pretty. I don't know how to look this pretty. Chat, how do I look this pretty? What the fuck? How does this only have 15 upvotes? Okay, 21 minutes ago. Fair. The return of the girl who wouldn't die. Started transition in the 90s. Stopped. But came back. Age 59. Oh, 55. Now 56. Bro, she is not 56. She is not 50. Nah. She's like 35. She's lying. She's here to trick you. 8 months HRT? What? Nah. You liar. You've been on HRT for like 10 years or something. And you're like 30. Ah, damn. 4 months on HRT, it has been a difficult journey to begin, but very beautiful to accept myself as I am and what I want. Damn. God damn. Dude, month 12. Yo. Dude, he went from like... Or wait. Oh, that's -4. Sorry, I thought this was female to male. Sorry, I saw 12 and I'm like, yo. What a huge difference. But no, what a huge difference in the opposite direction. Okay, dude, y'all need to stop putting them in reverse order though. Especially when, like, I'm, like, blind. And, like, I see the number 12. I'm like, oh, that's 12 months. I didn't see the minus sign. Go from, like, do the before if pictures over here. And the after and the... Oh, my God. I thought this was a trans guy. Dude, the fact that I can't tell. The fact that I can't fucking tell. Is a testament to how well these motherfuckers transition, I swear to God. Like, I'm like, I don't, it's like, here's the thing, right? Like, if they didn't fucking pass, I would know which way they're going. I would know, oh, the one where they look like a guy is the before. Femi? Femi? Wait, what? I told you a lot of people put them in reverse order. Why? I end up thinking that the one on, like, the bottom right is the after. And I'm like, wow, like, congratulations. You're, what a great job. All right, dude is mogging as a trans guy. Dude, short king. No, it's the reverse. Like, oh, here's when they were girl moding. Y'all freaking out over nothing? Wait, who's freaking out? Okay. Just gender affirming hormone treatments, no surgery, top picks before bottom. Okay, thank you for saying which one is which. Fucking hell. Cause like I can't like, cause like if she didn't put, like which one is the before and after, I wouldn't know. I guess she looks dead inside of the before, so maybe I'd be able to figure it out. But still, I can't even I can't tell. Oh wait, I already saw it. Wait, hold on. You already posted this. What? Damn. She'd be pretty as fuck. Wait, what? These are repeat posts. 4 years HRT today. Can't believe how fast those years went by. The hair growth is a good reminder of that. 30? 30? She's 30? Nah. She's 20. This is a typo, right? She's 20? This is when she was 16. This is when she's 20. To be fair, she looks older in the before than the... No, what? That's crazy. Yeah, dude, man, I wish I was Asian now. What the fuck? From 2016 to 2025? God damn. Went from nerdy dude to, like, hot woman. Fuck. Me at 18 versus me at 19. I saw that one already. Or is it this? It's the same person, but a different post, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Either way, she's prettier now. Still got the same crooked smile 3 years later. So real. So fucking real. Let's go. I assume... Hold on. Which one is the before and after? I'm assuming that this is the after. It's like trans woman coded. But I could see this as a trans guy. Dude, I don't know anymore. Okay, thank you for putting which one is which. Holy fuck. April 2023 left versus April 2025 right. With 15 months HRT, I'm just starting to see my real self. I can't wait for the next two. Damn. God damn. Before and after my top star. I saw that one. 2 years on hormones. Therapy MTF. Spoiler. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I... Dude, thank you for putting... Because, like, I wouldn't be able to tell, because, like, I'd be like, wait, is this a... She fucking... Dude, I'm getting face mobbed. Chat, I'm getting face mobbed right now. What the fuck? She's so goddamn pretty. What the hell? Not fucking fair. Not fair. To be fair, I guess the way that I would be able to figure it out without the MTI, dude, she looks so much more confident now. Like, she's got that glimmer in her eyes she didn't have before. Dude, she had the dysphoria stare before. Dude, she looks so unhappy here. And now she's like, she's very happy in her fucking lesbian relationship. Let's go. Dude, honestly smash. Made it 21 months. MTF. Okay, minus 2 years plus 21 months. Dude. I can't, dude. Every single time, like, with trans women, it goes from, like, kind of weird looking incel, maybe archetype guy to, like, hot woman. Like, what the fuck? Not fair. 15 years last month of transition. Wait, which one is the before and after? Well, this looks like it would be an older foot. Wait. Which one? Trans comes. Okay. Which one is the before and which? Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. Because the before looks like it could be a trans guy. And the after looks like it could be a trans woman. I actually don't know. Well, there's nothing on their profile that would... I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm sorry. I can't tell which one is the before and after. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. I'm gonna guess the one on the right is the after and that it's a trans woman, but I could be wrong. I'm sorry. 2021 to 2025? Alright, I don't even have to know which one. I know that the one on the right is the after. Come on. She just looks way happier. Dude. Oh, this is... Dude, it's a repeat. It's a repeat. But, dude. She's hot. Oh, yeah, this is one of the ones where I couldn't tell. I was like, wait, is this a trans guy or a trans woman? I think I ended up guessing it correctly. I think. Celebrating existing. 21 months HRT, LHR. Lost 12 pounds. Yo. Fuck yeah. She be slaying. I assume this is the after because it's the one that's on the... Okay, yeah, 3+ years. Okay. I figured. But she looks better in this. I seem happier, don't I? Yes. 3.5 months HRT. I'm seeing a lot of repeats. I saw this person again. Back on my bullshit. Wait, hold on. What is this?
Day one. Nice. Okay, look, I don't know what the fuck happened. It's been a year, and now I look like I live in Cali with like 20 other fucking people. I mean, I look good though, so like, I'm not complaining. Alright, hi, yeah, it's been 2 years now, and I think I've become my own type. So, it's pretty good.
Dude. Butch for Butch.
Works pretty well.
Yo.
I mean, god damn.
God damn indeed. Peg me, mommy. I mean, I didn't say that. I would never say that. That's crazy. 0, 1, 2. Oh, I already saw this. 1 year today, imperfect but very proud. Wait, which one's the before and after? Oh, I'm gonna assume the one on the right is the after because they look happier on the right. I think. I want to make sure. I don't want to misgender. Okay, I think, yeah, because the long hair on the thingy. Okay. Oh, wait, it says 22 MTF. Okay. All right, yeah. I was gonna say, she looks better on the right. Dude, I swear to God, I'm like having to be careful to not make like the same mistake that I did before. From boy to woman, 20 months E plus FFS. Yo. That's crazy. I already saw this. Oh, damn. Did he actually... okay. I honestly... Yeah, this was one of the other ones that I couldn't tell. Because I don't see like a dysphoria stare in either. Like, he looks kind of... Like, he's smiling in both. But then again, the lighting makes it harder to tell if this is a dysphoria stare. Or maybe he just didn't have dysphoria. Maybe he just transitioned just cause. Not all trans people have dysphoria after all. Started HRT in 2022. Let me guess, this is the after because she looks fucking happy? Hell yeah. And you have to see the dates. Okay, we already saw that one. I'm not sure which one is the... Which one is the before and after? I assume the one on the left is the before? Yeah, MTF. Okay. My mom says she liked how I looked before HRT, so she sent me an old work uniform photo. Fortunately, I still have it. I couldn't disagree more. Hell yeah. The journey continues. Which one is which? Is this a trans woman? Or... I'm guessing trans woman? I think? I don't know which one's the before and after. Okay. 19 months HRT. Okay. Thank fuck she has the goddamn dates. Huh. I've seen you, like, the same fucking post, like, 5 times, dude. Come on. Negative 2 years versus 2 years. HRT is just magic. Which one is which? I assume this is the after because of the trans flag. I think. Yeah. It's gotta be. Before and after time. I've seen that. Why is there repeats? 1 year ago versus today? Wait, what? Oh, 4 months on E. Okay. So this is the after then. That's where she looks more femme. 1 year later, E has treated me well. Thank you for the caption. Now I know which one is which. Because goddamn, you're able to pass us both. What the fuck? I've seen you before. Okay, repeat posts. Is that like a bug with Reddit? HRT killed the cat? Oh god. Femyoz, when will you transition to a cis one? Good question. Just wanted to do a little update. 13 months HRT, no FFS. Okay, no FFS means it's obvious that this was the after. God damn. That is a big difference. 3 years to yesterday. Which one is the before and after? Is this the after? I think this is the after. Yeah. This looks like the after. I think. Yeah. Fuck yeah. She be slaying. Repeat posts. Pre-E versus 18 months. Trans timeline May-Day version. Dude, this is not fair. She fucking passes on in both. What the hell? Dude, I'm getting mogged. I assume that this is the after. I think she looks more femme in this one. But like, damn. Like, she went from, like, androgynous could be either to, like, you're not boy moding anytime soon. Dude, less months of than... Because I've been on HRT for 23 months. But she fucking passes better than me in 18 months? Not fair. Loving every chance. Pre-HRT to 11 months. Oh, fuck yeah. She be slaying. 1 year on HRT, 8 months on HRT. 2 years before HRT. Okay. Based. Progress is slow, but I'm getting there. Yeah, no kidding. No HRT 2016. Which one's the before and after? I assume this one's the after because higher quality. I think. Oh, yeah, her name is Kayla. With she, her, and yeah, okay. I've seen you before. Alright. 1 year, 6 months, an egregious amount of laser hair removal. Okay, so this must be the after then. I honestly would have assumed that this was the before. Like, for whatever, like, this photo looks like it would be taken more recently. This looks like it could be an old photo. But I think that's just her aesthetic. Dude. But thank God she mentioned laser hair removal, or else I would have misgendered her thinking that she's a trans guy. Like this, the one on the left gives trans guy more than the one on the right gives trans woman. That's my GF. OMG, Kayla is my girlfriend. Wait, actually? This bitch, your GF? Let's go. Yes? God damn. Year 1 versus year 5? Oh, dude, no fair. I want titties like that. I just want, like, decently sized titties, you know? That are well shaped. Oh, why am I seeing repeat posts? Is Reddit broken? I don't think people are repeat posting, are they? Absolutely wild that these two are the same person. Is this... Which one's the before and after? I'm guessing this one. I don't know, like this gives off lesbian, this gives off... It could be a trans guy. Or is this guy? I like sad songs and taking... Okay, so it's a woman. Okay. Dude, I can't fucking tell. Oh, we saw this one already. Yeah, see, it's repeating. It remembers that I upvoted it. Okay, so Reddit's just bugged. Not the guy you knew. 2 years HRT, MTF, 39. Damn. How the fuck? See, this is what I mean. Like, you can transition whatever the fuck you want and you'll get results. Shout out to the older trans people. I've seen you before. Stop. First post no HRT yet, just makeup? Oh. I see. Well, W makeup. Have fun. Almost 6 years on HRT. Pick on the left 2017, one on the right is 2025. Only one surgery. Gender reassignment surgery. No breast aug or FFS. No breast aug? What the Bro, what is it with, like, people transitioning when they're older? Like, getting, like, massive honga longa bazongas. Like, what the fuck? Like, has anyone ever noticed that? Like, people that are... Okay, 6 years HRT. That makes more sense. But still. A 7-year difference with just over 4 years of HRT. I'm so happy with how far I've come. Which one's the... I assume this is the before and this is the after? Or is it a trans man? I actually don't fucking know. Okay, it's a trans woman. Alright. Dude. Is this a non-binary person? I think? 2020 to 2025. Okay, both pre-HRT. Mass presenting, femme presenting. Okay, I was gonna say, like... They look the same in terms of their face before and after. Okay. Aside, well, obviously presentation different. I don't know which... I assume that, like... Is either a non-binary or a trans woman? Transbian. Okay, trans woman. Pre-HRT trans woman. 10 years HRT? I was about to ask which one's the before and after, but it says. I just need to be literate. No, the bitches do be posting their progress pics every 5 days. Also, push-up bras can do wonders. Femi clocking those Reddit PFPs. Well, because I can't tell, because look, here's the thing, is people are more androgynous than you would think. I saw that person before. I saw this person before. I saw this before. Okay. Spent a decade trying to work up the courage to post here, now I'm doing 3 a month, like buses? Damn. You go, girly. Or, yeah, I think the one... Yeah, these are the after... Wait. At first I thought this said Liam, and I was like, oh no, fuck. I was gonna be like... Okay, yeah, M2F, alright. Thank fuck. No makeup timeline. Few days HRT to 6.5 months HRT. Yo. It's a subtle difference, but you can see. The weird thing is like, when it comes to like the before and after, like I can tell which one's the after. The one on the right is the after. Because that's where she looks more femme. The fact that I can instantly clock that. A decade between which one's the before and after? This is the after, right? Because this one looks lower quality. H2O Jordan. Wait, Jordan could be a guy or a girl. Okay, trans girl. Oh yeah, I got it right. See, that's the thing, is I can tell which one is more feminine, more masculine, but I can't tell which one's before and after. 2011 to 2025. I assume this is the 2025 based on the aesthetic alone. This is such a 2011 aesthetic. Dude, she's hot. Day 1, 3.5 months plus makeup, 4.5 months. Damn. Makeup does a lot. Fuck. She be pretty. Dude, she gonna be a gigapastoid in like a year. From 2019 to 2025, before 1 year before to 5+. Which one's the oh, I think this one's the after, right? Wait, we saw this post already. Trans girl, okay. Okay, MTF, thank you for clarifying. Fuck. I swear to God. She be pretty. We already saw this. I'm gonna upvote that. Did I thought I did. We saw this. This is the one where I thought it was female to male. Because of the order. This bitch tricked me. HRT. 1 minute. No FF. Wait, 1 minute of HRT? Wait, what? No FFS, no makeup? Nah, that's a troll, right? Bro. Am I seriously getting face mogged by someone that's not even been on HRT? And has no makeup? Are you kidding me? Okay, 2013, 2021, 2025. Damn. She experiencing one hell of a glow up. Fuck. Almost 30 years of— oh wait, I already saw this. This is obviously the after based on how the lighting works. This is the lighting that you see in like old photos. Where like the faces are shinier for some reason. Then and then now. We saw this. Which one's the before and after? 41 and stuff. Which one's before and after? Okay. Oh wait. Okay, her name is Cassandra. Okay, so this one's the after. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the smile, I would have like leaned towards trans guy, and I'm like, but I was like 50-50. Okay, we saw that. Chat, what the hell happened? 5 years HRT plus 3 rounds of— okay, to be fair, I can't see what you looked like in the before. You look pretty now, though. And, yeah. I already saw this one. Reddit. Wait, trans woman or trans guy? I can't— dude. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, wait. Blue hair. She has blue hair now. I honestly would have guessed a trans guy. I ain't even gonna lie. But nope, trans woman. I used to be a men's fashion YouTuber. Oh, the surprises. Damn. Now she's a woman fashion YouTuber. Let's go. Okay. 10 and 2/3 years HRT. Before— oh, fuck. Wrong way. Minus 10 years. Okay, this is 20. Okay, this is 2011. This is 2025. All right. MTF 5 years on HRT. Oh wait, we saw that one. 5 years of struggle. It's been rough yet beautiful journey. Damn girl. Like damn girl, post things closer to when you started HRT. Means left is 8 months HRT, right is 1 year before. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, but like, yeah, I know that like one of them is 1 year before and one of them is 8 months after. But like, I didn't know like, because like sometimes they have them backwards. I actually misgendered someone because they had it fucking backwards. She had like the after on the left on like the top left and the before on the top. It's like, no, stop. 5 years of struggle. It's been a rough, yet beautiful journey. Damn, she be slaying. Let's go. Wait, yeah. This is, hold on. Wait, I need to. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, this is early 2020. I gotta be so careful, I swear to God. Hope it only gets better. Oh, hell yeah. We saw this, dude. I'm seeing repeats. 1 month HRT, 18 MT. What? And she passes already? Are you kidding me? That is not fair. I always knew there was a girl inside of me. Left girl inside me. That's crazy. Left pick is during college, right pick is today. It says NSFW. Hold on, let me preview it. Wait, we already saw that. It's this one. It's not NSFW. 1 month versus 10 months? Oh, hell yeah. She be looking pretty. Wait, that's male to female, right? Thank fuck. God damn. We already saw that one. 1 year of hormones. Let's go. Her face softening up. We saw this one already. We saw this one already. Dude, why am I seeing so many repeats? Okay, here's a new one. Embracing my inner femininity. De-aged me like a decade. 24 on the left. Versus me at 29. Now 4 months on HRT? Dude. And she de-aged. Damn. Dude, her waist is very grabbable. Okay, sorry. Intrusive thoughts. Sorry. This is the same person. Dude, they be posting, like, every, like, 1 minute of themselves. I swear to God. These people keep better track of their transition timeline than I do. I thought I was doing it excessively. Fuck. 0 months to 1 year on estrogen. Okay, to be fair, I can't see your face in the 1 year. Whoa, but she has titties. Dude, in the 5 months her titties are bigger than mine. What? That's some bullshit. Yo. 1 month versus 21 months on T. Yo. Let's go. Dude got top surgery and everything. MTF, 1.5 years HRT. I love my new self. Hell yeah. My recovery and transition, 2023, 2025, context and comments. I don't want to go to the comments. Which one's the before and after? Okay, irreversibly a girl. Okay, this one's the after then. Alright, we already saw that. We did not see this one. Pre-HRT versus 2.5 years. Again, which one is the... dude. Oh, okay. Olivia. Alright, this one's the after. Oh, I wish that... Dude, it's like... I swear to God, these people all have brainworms. They think that we're gonna be able... They think that because, like... they think that because they're able to, like, clock themselves, that, like, everyone will know, which one is the before and after because they think that they look like their gender assigned at birth and the after. I swear to God, that has to be the reason why. These people all have fucking brainworms. Duality of Tran. Again, I don't know which the one is the fuck... Dude. I don't know which one is the before and after. I'm sorry. You gotta be fucking kidding. Fem, you are projecting? No, this is factually correct. Like, I don't know which one is the before and after, but they assume we'll be able to tell because they all have fucking brainworms. I swear to God. I don't, like, how am I meant to know? Like, the only time I can tell is usually, like, when, like, they look similar. When they look more similar or whatever. Like, it's less time has passed. Or if it's, like, somebody that's, like, older when they're transitioning. Left to right. I know it's normal. That's what I thought, but I made that mistake. And accidentally thought someone was female to male when they were male to female. by going left to right. Because, yeah, my assumption would be left to right. 4 years apart. Okay, Emily Green. Okay, now I know which way it's going. 39 months. Oh, plus breast dog. That also gives it away. Fuck yeah. And she has blue hair and pronouns now. Let's go. 2.5 years on hormones. The journey started 6 years ago. No surgeries, just hormones, diet, and exercise. I have lost 229 pounds, and I look younger than I am. Damn, how old is she? She looks way better. Fuck. 2019 to 2025, almost 2 years of E. And she be slaying. Let's go. I saw this one already. But, like, look. If it's not left to right. This one is 2025. This one's 2023. I already saw this one. Pre-HRT versus 7 years now. Again, I don't... Is this the after? Yeah, because it says Miss Chris. Miss Chrissy. Instead of Mr. Okay. Dude, this is like a challenge. 1 year to 17 months, feeling better without a lot of makeup on. Oh, hell yeah. Pre-HRT versus 1 year, 5 months HRT. I presume this is the after? Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be the after. Fuck yeah. 27th B-Day and 28th. Dude, I already... Man, you always be posting yourself constantly. God damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. She be pretty as fuck. But... Damn. Are we intimidating? No. Wait. Wait. Which way? Huh? Wait, is this like two trans people that like took each other's styles? And one in the opposite? I'm confusing. I'm confused. Or is this the same which one is transitioning? I don't know. I'm confuzzled. I'm confuzzled. I don't know who's transitioning here. I'm assuming it's this one? I can't tell because your fucking face is covered. And I assume this is the same person as this. Unless you both switched styles or some shit. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. I'm not where I want to be, that being passing, but still super proud of my progress. Plus 2 years HRT, minus 2 years, minus 4 years. I mean, I think that she... Yeah, okay, that's the minus 4. Okay, yeah. No, I think she passes. I first saw Dora the dude, and I'm like, wait, dude? Fuck. Okay. Alright, this is the after because she looks happier. Don't even need to read the caption. I think I saw that one already. I think I saw... 1 day at a time, it does get better. 5 days. Dude, how many fucking selfies are you gonna... Oh my god. We get it, you're fucking pretty. God damn. I don't need to rub it in my face. 15 months HRT. Damn. 4 months HRT. Wait. Which one's the before and after? Okay, she, they. Okay, sorry. Fuck. I'm illiterate. I saw the boy who cried, and I'm like, oh wait, no, this is a trans guy then. Nope. Other way. The entire legal gender change. Oh, I already saw that. 4 years HRT. Estrogeny. Okay, this is the after. I already saw that. Did I already see this one? 6 months on E. Let's go. I already saw this one. Wait, yeah, this is the... Yeah, this is the after. It has to be. A bit crazy, cuddleable, cat girl. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, because I remember concluding that this is the after, but to be fair, it's because I was going from left to right. God damn. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't make a mistake there. Yeah, I know I already saw it. But I was like, wait, I actually never checked to make sure. Each picture was taken roughly a year apart. Before HRT, 1 year and 2 years. Damn. Big fucking difference. Went from nerdy guy to like Regular ass cis woman. What the fuck? 27-year-old. Oh, wait. Oh, laser. Okay, then this is the... See, this is what I mean. I would, like... Why put the after on the... No dates? See, this is what I mean. Some of these motherfuckers put the fucking before on the right and the after on the left. But good job on the FFS. Like, goddamn. Or, sorry, not FFS, laser. I'm fucking retarded. Goddamn. I already saw this one. 3 years of life and a year on HRT. Wait, which one's the before and after? I assume this is the after because smash? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I can't tell. Dude, I don't fucking know. Wait, Simon Grace. I don't... And they're wearing a fucking hat in the thingy. Alright. I already saw this person. Damn. 3 years of tea and top surgery. Damn. We already saw that, though. We already saw that. We already saw that. Alright, I'm getting a bunch of repeats. 1 month on E. Damn, I thought it was the other way around. I thought this was a trans guy at first. Nope. I swear to, there's so many times where I'll like see someone that looks like this and I'll be like, oh, this is like a trans guy that just started T. It's like, what the fuck? About 2 years and 3 months. Let's go. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have it on mute by default. Fuck. We already saw this. We already saw this. Did we already see this? My bro and me? Which one is this the after? Or... This one's the before, because it's in black and white, right? I think? Yes, Sophia. Okay. Fuck. This is what I mean. People will be putting the after picture on the left without saying it. I already saw this one. 2 years and 5 months. Let's go. MTF HRT 1.5 years. We already saw that one. I think we already saw this one. Okay. Okay. Been on and off T. Okay, so this is the after. Fucking hell. Oh, and it says plus 6 years. See, I don't know. I have to, like, read, apparently. 3+ years on HRT, FFS July 20... God fucking damn, why is she so goddamn hot? What the fuck? Ah. Upvote. 6 years from my lowest point to my current day, feeling like I'm actually me. Okay. This is gonna be the after, right? Because, like, she looks miserable here. Oh, okay, yeah, she explains it. Okay, that's April 2019, 6 years ago. Dude, 2019 being 6 years ago doesn't feel right. Look at your Discord. Alright, fine. She transitioned from top to bottom. Wait, who did? Alright, I'll look at Discord. God damn. Is this thing gonna load? Okay. Am I allowed to show this on stream? Do you want me to show it on stream, Estelle? If not, I won't. But I will if you want me to. Sure, if you want. Alright. Alright. Left is before, right is after. Fucking glow up. God damn. I don't know how many months or years we've been on HRT for, but... Damn. Anyways. I've seen this before. Oh my god. So many repeats. Did it like accident? Ah. Wait, I think this is the wrong tab, but oh my, dude, I'm so fucking jealous. Dude, it's like, do I want to get railed by her or be her? And it's like, I guess both. What the fuck? What? I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry. I don't know what, this is the tab. We saw this one. We already saw the, oh my god, I'm jealous of her tits. We already saw it. Okay. We're literally just getting repeats. From chud to pretty. No, literally. Literally. Alright. God damn. I don't even know. That's just crazy. Alright, while you're on Discord, can you look at what I sent? Yeah, sure. Skip the timestamp 150 and end at timestamp 250. Alright. What is this?
Yellow chair, yellow sock.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Let's see. Give me a minute. 150 to 250, you said? Alright. What's this?
Always consider themselves to be trans, and it's a permanent part of their identity. Now,
Am I still transgender is the
I'm
title.
not here to start a debate or say one is wrong and one is right. I'm just here to talk about it in reference to myself. For me, personally, I will always consider myself as being trans. I will always see myself as trans, and I will always identify in some way as being transgender. At birth, I was assigned a sex that is different to the gender identifier. So I was assigned female at birth, but I identify as male. And that will always be the case. So in my eyes, that would mean I'm always trans. As
Well, yeah. You necessarily would be by definition. I feel like that's a given, right? Like, of course you're trans. Like, what were you transitioning from and to, if you weren't? Like, were you male to male? No, you're obviously female to male, right?
As I've said, I've socially transitioned, taking testosterone, top surgery, lower surgery, all that lovely stuff.
Well, yeah, you don't magically become cisgender, obviously.
But to me, I am still trans, and I always will be. But that
Well, yeah, of course.
doesn't mean that it defines me, and it's certainly not the biggest thing about me, although I know that sometimes
Well, yeah, of course, obviously. I think there's going to be a difference between, like, being trans versus being trans and constantly thinking about it, right? I mean, this would be, like, an example of, like, okay, like, he obviously just, like, passes as a cis dude, right? It doesn't magically make him cisgender, right? He's not detransitioning from a trans guy into a cis guy, right? He's still a trans guy, which means he's a man, right? Doesn't make him any less of a man, right? Because trans doesn't describe your gender itself. It describes more like an incongruence between what you were assigned at birth and what you currently are, right? Like, transgender isn't a gender identity in of itself. It's just like a descriptor of how your current gender identity differs from whatever you were assigned at birth, right?
people think it is because I make these videos, but like in my everyday life, offline, it isn't that big a deal. It's a small part of my identity, but a part of it that I am proud of and that I feel
Hell yeah.
like I've grown from, if that makes sense, or learnt things from.
Hell yeah. All right. Ew, a British person? Yeah, person. Yeah, I know. Imagine being British. Couldn't be me. Still smash, though. Sorry. I'm not trans. I just like being called a woman and being seen as a woman. What? I'm confuzzled. Well, yeah, obviously that would be like an example of being trans. Like, you might not like constantly think of yourself as trans, and that's fine. But like, if you don't identify as the gender you were assigned at birth, then you are trans. It's just not something you necessarily think about. Like, you're just like a woman. You're just like a specific type of, because like you, unless you're cis. Right? Because it's necessarily the case that you're either trans or cis, right? The as dictated by the law of excluded middle. Gotta go. Love you, Femyoz. Goodbye, LD Venus. Thank you for sticking around. I'm not trans, but I want to be accepted as a woman despite despite being born male. Fortran brain rot. Yeah, Fortran brain rot is real. What can I say? You know. Okay, but I'm not a woman because I don't pet. Shut up. You're struggling to boy mode. Like, goddamn. Like, I've seen you, quote unquote, boy moding, Kimmy, alright? Like, I'm gonna be so real, that's like, yeah. Damn. Okay, but I'm not a woman because I don't pass is crazy. I don't identify as anything. I am identified by other people. Well, it's okay. So do you believe that other people determine your gender identity? Because a gender identity would describe one's internal perception, correct? Otherwise, without that, then how would you have known to start HRT in the first place? Right? I guess I started... Nah, to be fair, that makes me a hypocrite because I guess I started HRT before realizing that I was trans. But, like, that's the exception, not the rule. To be fair, I guess maybe you would be as well. But, like, fact of the matter is, you know, technically people can be trans and cis at the same time if they are bigender. Well, they weren't assigned bigender at birth, were they? So they'd be trans. Unless they were assigned bigender at birth. But I don't think anybody is assigned that at birth. Right? So no, that would necessarily not be both at the same time. I take HRT for fun. Okay, girly pop, whatever you say. Right. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Oh. We've got I can feel the Fortran brain rot oozing from my computer screen. Yeah, I am still awake. Yo, I need to pee, and also this stream is like dead in the algorithm, so I think I'm gonna play an ad, end this stream, and then start another stream. So make sure to turn on notifications and make sure to spam refresh. Alright? Spam refresh for the next stream. Alright? And we made the mistake of identifying the product as the factory that made it. What? I don't know what you mean. I want to be so real. I'm confused by that. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, the quote-unquote cis redditor that smoked estrogen to get high ended up becoming trans. People change sexes all the time. Well, no, it would be your gender would necessarily change more than your sex. Oh, people have many sexes. They have a lot of sex. Alright, I'm no one in my life recognizes me as a woman. Well, because they know you from before HRT and voice training. And, like, also because you're, like, boy moding and, like, pretending to be a guy. I don't know. Like, you either look like a woman or at worst are androgynous and could go either way. Like, I don't know. You give off butch lesbian vibes. I ain't even gonna lie. The schizoanalytic slogan of the desiring revolution will be, first of all, to each of its own sexes. Huh? Okay. Yo, I'm gonna go pause stream for a bit, turn on notifications, and then I'm gonna do... Yeah, just turn on notifications. I'm gonna play an ad, and then end the stream, go to the bathroom, and then start another stream. What the fuck is this? The end of a live stream. I'm gonna start another one. She's mommy coded, I think? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a pretty gay stream. But yeah, I'm gonna restart stream to do better in the algorithm. I gotta pee first. Alright, I'm gonna play an ad. And maybe some of you will get it. Alright. Be right back. Make sure to spam refresh when stream ends or whatever on my channel page or whatever in case YouTube doesn't notify.